Good evening and welcome to Blackhawk TV in the Middle Border Conference game between the Altoona Rails and the Baldwin-Woodville Blackhawks. I'm Jeremy Nygaard, joined by Zach Ambrose on the camera as always, and Nick Pack, who is getting a phone call as we go live, and he can't figure out how to turn the ringer off, so the rings that you hear is Nick getting some concrete work. But this is a big game in the Middle Border. Nick, how you doing tonight?
We're doing great. Beautiful night here in Altoona. I was kind of thinking, like, I texted you, I think it's last night, like, where's the field at? I don't know why I haven't been here yet. I was thinking 2 years ago, why wouldn't I have been here? So trying to think of figuring out why, and I'm like, wait a minute, 2 years ago, we were hosting Rice Lake.
Right.
We were at Rice Lake.
Yep.
So that would be why. So my first experience here at the Hill in King Field.
Yeah, Zach, can you give a little like a panoramic here? Just give us the view. So the home stands are obviously in front of us. He'll pan to the right here, so that, like, you go even further, press box, and there's nothing, right? So we're in a grassy knoll back here, which actually is not awful for a place to be. The bugs you can't see behind us, but it's like a forest, a fenced off forest, as a matter of fact, that it gets kind of buggy as it gets darker here. So it's a good location, as you can see. Coin toss now. Blackhawks undefeated on the season, and Altoona one loss to Osceola. Presently in the Division 4 playoff matrix, the Hawks, I believe, are, I should know this, 11th, and Altoona is a little bit behind the Blackhawks. Osceola is right now currently leading, despite the fact that the Hawks are ranked third in the coaches poll. That's not going to matter as we get later into the season. The coaches poll carries zero significance. But
none of that really matters. I mean, really, ultimately, it matters what you do down there on the field.
Correct, but it's going to be what field you're doing it on, right? That's the difference between a 2-seed and a 1-seed.
Correct.
3-seed and a 2-seed. So,
who gets to host but the Blackhawks throughout the past couple of years, I think, have made a statement in the playoffs. You look, I want to say 3 years ago, the Blackhawks went down to Adams Friendship, I believe, made a long drive.
As a 5-seed.
As a 5-seed. And one of the more entertaining football games we've had ever, and came out victorious. Ended up putting up a fight against eventual state champion Columbus.
Correct. As a 1-seed.
As a 1-seed.
Yep. Saturday afternoon trip to nearly Madison.
And then the following year, I believe we got was it a 3-seed? 4-seed. It was a 4-seed.
It was a 4-seed.
But ended up hosting Somerset in level 3. Because we went to Central.
Yep, who was the 1-seed?
Beat them.
And Somerset was the 6.
6. They ended up beating the 3 and the 2.
Or 6 or 7.
Something like that. Yep. And ended up hosting Somerset in level 3. So.
And then last year as a 2-seed.
And last year as a 2-seed. Ended up going to.
We had to go to Freedom.
Freedom, and then Winneconne, or not to Winneconne, played Winneconne. But anyway, what I'm saying is, those are all for the talkers.
Yep, that's me.
The Blackhawks, yes, which you like, and Coach Kiefer's like, hey, we'll do our talking on the field.
Yep.
We can only play who we play.
Yep.
Tonight will be ultimately what we feel probably the best team we played this year.
Yep. Yeah, so what we're going to see here, two contrasting styles. The Blackhawks, obviously, if you watch any B-W football, it's no huddle, no under center. It's going to be all shotgun. Plays are signaled in. Tempo varies. I mean, you will see a tempo that is going to be just a little bit faster because it's not slowed down by a huddle, and then you will see a series of plays potentially where it's just let's go. On the flip side, the Rails will run something that's more akin to the option football of before. It's kind of a spread out option package, but it's going to be a lot of running. with a lot of misdirection, and really if the D tackles do their assignment correctly, and the DNs do their assignment correctly, and the linebackers do their assignment correctly, and the cornerbacks do their assignment correctly, it's going to be hard to move the ball. What happens a lot of times, if the D tackle misses a tackle, then the DN starts to close, and now they're not gap sound, right? Or
someone doesn't do their job.
Yep.
Someone thinks,
Yep.
well, I need to make this play.
Yep.
I haven't made a tackle yet. I need to close down, even though I'm not supposed to close down. And I close down and I make the tackle.
Right.
But now suddenly he doesn't have the ball.
Right. And I think Brody Everett's playing free safety. And this is just a wild guess. The more Brody's involved in the tackle, the bigger chunk yardage Altoona's going to be getting, because he should not be doing anything. And I don't know what the game plan is, right? You can kind of set it to, we're going to make the quarterback pitch, or we're going to make the quarterback give. I don't know what Coach Kiefer's doing, but I just have a feeling if Brody's making tackles, it's going to be 8-9 yards down the field. I think what I would like to see, Aiden Foster, controlling the perimeter on his side, Luke or JT, whoever's on the other corner, really just maintaining that edge. The more times you say Drew Vienendaal's name and Jimmy Kropelnicki's name defensively, that's going to turn out poorly for Altoona. So the Blackhawk defense has been phenomenal throughout 6 weeks. Altoona defense no slouch either. So
Correct.
Points. The last time I said this, it was way bad. But points should be.
Was that Somerset last year?
Yeah, where there was like 111 combined points. Points should be harder to come by here in Altoona, Wisconsin.
Yeah, and that'll be interesting to see. We'll see the Blackhawks last 2 weeks. I mean, obviously, you look at their halftime score, they put up some points, but it's come late in the second quarter. Like
right.
2 weeks ago, it was 9 minutes to go in the second quarter. They kicked it in. Last week, it was like 2 minutes to go. They kicked it in. So we'll see what happens. And now we're on the road.
Yep.
A week before we play Osceola.
Right, on a no school day.
On no school day, and so this will be a good test here for the Blackhawks as we listen to the PA here. And
Hawks did elect to receive. Did you see that?
I saw Altoona deferred, yes. Were you there last night, or did you see last night at all by chance the volleyball game?
I was not there. I was in lacrosse.
So the official sang the national anthem. She did a great job. So the challenge is out to the Josh Mowers, the Ken Dykehouses, the Jeremy Warners, the Troy Burns, the
Nick Paxton.
the Fern, other Fern, even throw in Nadeau or who am I missing from the Baldwin area here that to sing the national anthem. Rich Coda, all you basketball officials.
Was it
the challenge has been set for you?
Was it a planned thing?
Yeah. No, she did a great job, and I even text the wonderful AD we have. I'm like, wait, officials can sing that? Like, I know a few.
I bet, you know what? When you do your training that we'll talk about later, maybe that's part of the training.
Well, we'll see. No, you looked at me at the national anthem. It's great. I love it, and great job by the athlete that sung it there. And that to me is something about high school sports. You talk about a lot of different things high school sports has. It's that national anthem. It's the band. It's the fans. It's all that little stuff that adds up. And we go back to last night, that volleyball game. Someone had to lose, but wow, what an entertaining game. Five sets. All 5 sets could have went either way. I think we're ahead 14-12 in the final set and ended up losing 16-14. But I mean, just entertaining, which is, as a fan, what you ask for. And then in here, I think we're going to have an entertaining football game tonight with, again, the one-loss Altoona Railroaders and undefeated Blackhawks.
It looks like going Gunderson back deep, or to set up to kick. Gunderson's a stud basketball player. I'm a big fan of watching the premier basketball players in the league playing football on Friday night. That's fun for me as a fan of high school sports.
As I get a text from the Altoona basketball coach, or sorry, email from him.
Dane Veenendahl takes that one. He's still up. He spins out of a tackle.
30, 35,
oh, there he goes.
40. Dane Veenendahl. How about, nice ankle tackle, but into Altoona territory, down about the 40-yard line. Dane stopped, then kicked in that gear. Showed these Railroaders what he's got.
Yeah,
Is it the Rails or Railroaders or?
The Railroaders.
Okay.
Right, that's what it says on the. Well, look at your program.
I don't.
Yeah, he was
that part's covered.
Chased down by Gunderson. Picked that one up at the 9 and took it back. We got 8 plus 41, 57 yards.
1st and 10, Blackhawks, led by junior quarterback Joe Jensen. Again, as we talked on Keeper's Corner, I think week to week he's progressed. And Dane, not tired, is going to take the ball. Dane's going to find the end zone this time. He didn't get on the kickoff. Instead, 42 yards. Dane Veenendahl says, defense what?
Yep.
6-0. I don't think they started the clock. Maybe they did. 11:42 to go.
Yeah,
and it's a quiet crowd in front of us.
You know, you mentioned how starting quickly for the Hawks just hasn't been something we've seen the last couple of weeks, and it's taken until the second quarter, and that's when the Hawks have really pulled away. But what did we see? What did we see last week? We saw a team score immediately, convert a 2-point conversion immediately, and then didn't score the next 48 points.
Right, correct. So we see the 2-point conversion attempt here, which my over-under might help here. Dane Veenendahl.
He gets in, he rolls in, yep.
Apparently, according to our best cameraman in the state, I'm guessing that he's the one that posted that stat. About
of course.
The number one
He's
2-point conversion leader in the state of Wisconsin.
He's Blackhawk TV's cameraman and also social media. I don't want to say director because you handle it all. So what would you?
Does he not like listening to you or me, or
takes
why is he not wearing his headset?
Yeah, that's what he does.
He can hear us playing. He's like, I can hear you guys just as loud as I want.
He's our CSM.
He's everything.
Oh,
Jack of all trades.
Our chief social media officer.
Jack of all trades that can't teach his athletes how to break a $50 bill.
Yeah, last night when I'm not around, I get a heads up from Pack or Zach. I don't even know what started, but Zach was running the concession stand and Nick wanted popcorn, and there was a story to be told there. So, all right, but what we have right now is 18 seconds into the game. Blackhawks 8, Altoona 0. If you're just tuning in, you missed a
Where were you?
You missed a long return by Dane Wienendahl from the 9, broke a couple tackles, spun out of a tackle, ended up across midfield at the 42, and then in the first play went left end. There was nobody there. There was a lineman looking for someone to block, and Dane just finished it. 2-point conversion, good. And now the Hawks, Mason Flores kicking off for Altoona's first possession.
Flores again, a newbie a couple weeks ago, going to punch this deep into the end zone. Again, a secret weapon that was maybe added, 3 weeks ago now. Flores will put the Railroaders back at their own 20 with their first possession, trailing 8.
Yeah, Mason Flores had 2 goals, I guess, last night in the soccer game. Victory.
We've seen that before.
Yep. Let me read off some sponsors here. Probably won't get through them all before the first play. The Smokehouse, Whitecap Financial Advisors, Timmerman Realtors, Family Chiro Care, Halverson Concrete Solutions, Ferns Lawn Care, St. Croix Custom Apparel, Fenner and Jewelers, Firehelm Langer, St. Croix Garage Doors, and we will stop for Altoona's first play from scrimmage.
Altoona led by quarterback, I believe you say number 8.
Yep, Sawyer Van Vliet.
Van Vliet, senior.
Looked like
he keeps, good get around the edge. He got a nice gain start, and there's Brody Everts with this tackle.
Yep, so that's a
So you talked
chain
about
mover,
how
like
you're
11.
not hoping that Brody makes tackles, and not against Brody, but if he's making tackles, like you said in the pregame, odds are it's downfield.
Yep.
That one's good for 11.
Yep, let me thank some more sponsors here. Blackhawk Garage Door, Pete's Construction, Christo Orthodontics, CW Garage Door Distribution, Village Pharmacy, Woodville Garage Bar, Baldwin Lightstream, Schaefer Financial Services, American Family Insurance, Justin Nygaard Agency.
Van Vliet under center. Give up the middle this time. More room. Spins around. That's number 0. That's Xavier Jant. Another good carry for Altoona. 2 straight first down carries.
See if we can get through the rest of these. Western Wisconsin Health, Wisconsin Credit Union, OEM Fabricators, Nielsen's Foods, Strikers Lanes and Sports Bar, A-Star Concrete, TMS Auto, Lakes Gas, Loopy and Ford, DMS Repair, Anytime Fitness, and Bumper to Bumper. Thank you to all of our sponsors here at Blackhawk TV.
I will say that we haven't seen too much under center this year. I mean, I think a lot of teams have gone to that pistol, that shotgun formation up the middle again. That's number 0. That's Jant again. Yant, maybe they're saying. Looks like a couple, 2, 3 on first down. But so something different that we've seen defensively. Again, a lot of teams have switched to that
spread gun.
Even if you're running this wishbone, if you will, or option offense. Van Vliet. Got drop back to pass. Got a little wheel route. And through the hands, that's number 23. That is Chesmore. Through his hands, had it. Would have been a big gain. Instead, it's 3rd and 7 for the Rails. Again, if you were late to make the popcorn and thought this is open possession, Blackhawks took a big kick return from Dane Wienendahl down to the 42-yard line, and he took the next first play from scrimmage into the end zone. And then he took a 2-point conversion into the end zone.
He sure did. Yeah, so
91 yards for, well, 91 plus then 3 more if you want to add the 2-point conversion.
Be interesting to see what the play call is here. It's obviously 4-down territory. It wouldn't surprise me if we go back up the middle. Toss.
Gets the edge.
He's
first
gone.
He's end zone. That's end zone. That's number 3. That's Charlie Gomez.
Number 9.
That's number 9, sorry. That would be Gabe Radcliffe. We heard in pregame, we did, by Jeremy and myself, from track coach here, that he is one of the fastest guys in the state. Gabe Radcliffe took the toss. He went 58, 59 yards.
I've got it for 54.
Might have been 54. I knew it was right on there. And into the end zone, and just like that, it's 8-6.
Yeah, so after telling you that points are going to be harder to come by.
Here we are, 9:51. Altoona's going for 2 to try and tie it up. Van Vliet under center. All black. Hand off up the middle. hit, and that's going to be denied. That is Yount. He is denied the 2-point conversion, but the Rails answer the touchdown, and they now trail 8-6, 9:51 opening quarter.
Looking to get your Wisconsin's driver's license or just need a refresher behind the wheel? Bumper to Bumper in Somerset, Wisconsin has you covered. Locally owned and operated, we offer flexible driver education, online and in-person classroom instruction, plus professional behind the wheel training. Whether you're a teen getting your permit or an adult brushing up on the rules of the road, we're here to help you drive with confidence. Visit us online at btbsdllc.com. That's btbsdllc.com. Bumper to Bumper Driving School, driven to teach, committed to safety. Looking for your next Ford? Whether it's a rugged truck, a dependable SUV, or a certified used vehicle, Lupien Ford in Baldwin has you covered. We're your hometown source for new and used Fords, expert service, genuine parts, and a car buying experience that's second to none. Visit us at 850 Fern Drive in Baldwin, where great service and great vehicles come standard.
So one thing I'll mention, I think was last year when we played Ellsworth in the playoffs, or was it 2 years ago when I made a comment about how they had more guys in street clothes, not dressed than they did backups. And that's one thing I'll say about the Blackhawks right now. Some injuries are starting to mount up, including Gordon, their middle linebacker.
Dane's going to take that one on a hop, and he's going to run straight.
And he might just answer. Dane, show that track speed. Dane, back again. It's tough to break a rushing record when you get them all on the kick returns. But Dane Vienendahl, another big kick return, deep into Rail territory. What I was saying is last week Gordon suffered a bad injury for the Blackhawks, and never like to see that. But we've had some injuries that are starting to mount up, and yes, it's always next man up. But sometimes that can come back to bite you. So we'll see defensively how the Blackhawks can adjust.
So let's see. Do the math for me here.
Yep.
Pick that one up on the 15.
They're 22 sides inside plus 35. That makes 35 plus 22, 57.
That's what I have. I had him for 57 on the last one.
Well, that's his magic number apparently.
It was actually 49.
Okay. He's going to throw the ball. Jensen throws it in the direction of Kropelnicki. Incomplete.
Yeah, so watching pregame, Mason Flores looks like he's got the leg from 50, but when he went from 55 in the hash, he was coming up a few yards short. So 45 is certainly within his range.
We're talking field goal on second.
Well, I'm just giving you.
I'm
just giving you for future reference.
Okay.
What becomes field goal range? Anything. Really, I would say once we get inside the 35, you could think about it, but that would be a long one.
Sweep here is Dockel, I believe. It's going to get hit and brought down for not much. JT Dockel picks up a yard or two. 3rd and 8.
And I would think early, especially after giving up a touchdown, I think the objective here would be that it's 4-down territory.
Beautiful night. Not much wind. I don't know if there is.
The flag hasn't moved since we got here.
So
the only wind that I have is me swatting at flies. Yeah, swatting at mosquitoes in front of me.
The wind is not blowing any of these flies away, that's for sure. 3rd and 8. 9 minutes to go. Opening quarter. Already 14 points on the board. Jensen.
Look for Brody. We're going to get Dane here.
Bubble. Dane. Got it. Cuts inside. Dane down to about the 15. First down. Blackhawks. We got helmet coming off. Is that Murdoch?
Murdoch, yep.
So we're gonna come out.
We're gonna get Mateo Garcia,
yep.
Who came in for Ellsworth one play, ended up getting a penalty called on him, but had a very, very good block.
So the rule in high school is your helmet comes off, you got to come off for a play. That's why that happened. It's not Mateo out there. It's
Lyle Larson, maybe?
55.
Yeah, Lyle was hurt last week.
Lyle Larson, senior, does replace him. Kropelnicki up the middle. He's going to get wrapped up from behind. That's number 23. That would be Dion Chesmore. second and 10 or lose a yard or two.
Looks like he's lost a yard.
We've seen Kropelnicki get more involved in the backfield. Sometimes your key to that is number 42 out there. You see number 42, which is Aho. He kind of comes in as the tight end.
Yep. Which
moves Kropelnicki back into the backfield. So when Aho is out there offensively.
And I think Aiden Foster comes off, so we have Brody here.
Well, here's the shift. We talked about this on Tuesday night. Unfortunately, Jensen's looking like something happened. There's a flag down.
Illegal man down. It's got to be a legal man downfield because there's a lot of linemen quite significantly downfield.
So what should be a big decision? Would you go 3rd and 12 or 2nd and 17 from?
I'm declining this penalty.
Making 3rd and 12.
Yeah. Yep. See, the hard part is it's. I would consider this still
4 down. I think if right now, especially being middle of the field, if you call a pass play here, if you do call a pass play and you don't pick it up, why not throw Flores out there for a field goal?
Yeah, I'm looking at Brody Everts here, bottom of the screen. Double move, try to get outside, and Joe throws him open in the back of the end zone.
Joe's out to the right. And he's going to throw it away. Oh, he's hit.
And Trevor Murdoch loses his helmet again.
How does someone keep losing their helmet? I don't know if he's getting hands to the face or... So 4th and 12. And I think here comes the field goal unit.
Yeah, so, I mean, if best case scenario for the Hawks, come away with 3 points. If you're Altoona and you allow a drive to start at the 27 and you hold to 3, you take that as a win. Flores has only kicked 1 field goal up to this point this season.
Snap is good. Spot's down. It's going to be wide left, I think. Yep. Flores kick sails to the left. The rails stop them. Blackhawks will turn it over on downs. It'll be Rails 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line when we come back.
At Christo Orthodontics, our goal is to exceed your expectations. Our care is centered around you, and we want you to have fantastic experiences that lead to a perfect, healthy smile. That's why our doctors and orthodontic teams go out of their way to keep you smiling throughout every step of the process. Our unique combination of long-time experience, highly qualified and caring team members, and dedication to going above and beyond to meet your unique needs has led us to be the area's preferred orthodontic provider. Exceptional smiles and extraordinary experiences, that's what matters to us. We can't wait to care for you.
So the 20 was neither the line of scrimmage or where he kicked it from. So why we put it there, Jeremy? Because in high school, a field goal is just like a punt, if you will, right?
Does it have to cross the goal line, though?
If it doesn't cross the goal line, it is considered a punt. As opening players of Ben Fleet. If it crosses the goal line and it's unsuccessful, it comes out to the 20-yard line regardless of where it was kicked from.
Okay.
So Ben Fleet, good for 7 on his 1st and 10 carry. 2nd and long, 2 they're giving him 8 here. 6.5 to go, opening quarter.
Yeah, one thing Coach Kiefer did mention, he said that Altoona has a lot of athletes, and so we've kind of seen that. We've seen 0, we've seen 8, we've seen 9. Haven't seen Gunderson touch the ball yet. He's on the perimeter. There's just a lot of options, similar to the Blackhawk offense. Can come from anybody.
Draws back, throws it, wheel route.
Oh, there he is. There's Gunderson right there.
That is Owen Gunderson Jr. Hauls it in, a little back shoulder, and a little intended or not.
Good for 26.
Van Fleet to Gunderson into Blackhawk territory.
And that's what we're going to see. I mean, the Hawks get a great pass rush typically, but when you got speed on the perimeter, you just get the ball up and out and hope that your guys can run under it. Gunderson's going to go to the top of the screen.
Wide side, Gunderson.
Foster found him.
One-on-one with Foster up top.
Looks like a blitz might be coming here.
Ooh, little counter. And right there is Jimmy Kropelnicki to bring Van Fleet down in the backfield. That's the old QB counter. Turns to fake the option one way. They got the the H-back kind of coming in motion like everything's going to the right, and he's going to turn and spin back our way. Unfortunately, spun right into Jimmy Kropelnicki. Loss of 2.
And this is what we saw from the Blackhawk defense almost exclusively last week. Every possession that Ellsworth had ended up behind the sticks. But a little more of a big play offense here tonight for the Rails.
Van Fleet, 2nd and 12. And whistles will stop this, and that's not a good sign. Oh, it's going to be offsides
On the
against
offense.
offense.
So one of the linemen lined up in the neutral zone, or a receiver, I think might have been the call here.
So it must be the receiver, because if it's a lineman, you blow it dead usually right away, but you allow the receiver to back up. 2nd and 17 for Van Fleet and the Rails.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that call was. But we've seen, I mean, the Van Vliet's thrown 2 passes. One was dropped here, right in front of the screen on a really good ball. And then one was caught. So there's going to be a little bit more pressure on the perimeter than the Hawks are used to seeing.
2nd and long. Van Fleet drops back. A little slant route.
Oh, he dropped it.
Gunnarsson did not see that. I think it kind of went off his shoulder. And making a beat on that.
It was Aiden Foster, yeah.
I think.
I thought he had it.
I think it hit Gunnarsson in the shoulder. 3rd and 17. I mean, I know last time we were here we talked about 4-down territory. 3rd and 17, that's punt territory, I believe. But right now you got to worry about picking up a stop here. This is where the D-line. Can Murdoch and company get in up the middle? Oh, that's a keep. Van Fleet keeps it, and I believe
immediately.
We're going to say Drew Vienendal's name a few times.
Oh, yeah.
And that's one of them. Talk about a guy that...
I think that was that just like midline, and he read...
His midline, he pulled.
He's reading the other end.
He came from behind.
Yeah. So, you know what Coach talked about is putting in some different movement stuff for the D-line. That was just a stunt where he comes up and inside untouched.
Number 1, Gunnarsson. To punch it.
Freshman Janke.
Janke takes it about the 18. Tries to get to the Baldwin sideline. 30, 40. Down about the 43-yard line. So, it was a opening possession, 1-play touchdown for the Blackhawks. The Rails marched down, answered. Blackhawks missed a field goal, forced a punt, and here we are, 3rd possession, 4:16 to go, leading 8-6.
Looking for a place that drives good times? Head to Woodville Garage Bar, where muscle cars, cold drinks, and live music come standard. Located in the heart of Woodville, we're serving up American favorites with a retro roadside twist. Come for the food and stay for the music. Woodville Garage Bar isn't just a great venue. Woodville Garage Bar is a great venue with the best vibes around. Woodville Garage Bar, more than a bar, it's a destination. They have their big car drawing tomorrow night.
Say they got anything going on tomorrow? I mean, man, that's they got a detail. I saw the Facebook post. Quick pass here is that
Jimmy
Kropelnicki going to get cross midfield into Rails territory. But Garage Bar having their anniversary, I think anniversary party tomorrow, and raffling off a Corvette. Still opportunities to buy, raffle for that, and drive home a newly detailed Corvette.
I will not be there, but
You got your ticket?
I got my tickets.
2nd and 2, Blackhawks coming this way. Dockel trying to get some speed. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Trying to get that edge. He's going to lose 2. It's going to be 3rd and 4. 3.5 to go. Opening quarter.
Yeah, that took longer to develop. It appeared that Jimmy had his block, just couldn't sustain it for the length of time that was necessary, and the guy got off the block and was able to get down and make that happen. What we haven't seen is Joe disconnect and run the ball at all. We've also only seen Dane with the one touchdown carry. Been 4 rushes and 4 passes.
3rd and 4, 3 minutes to go. Opening quarter. Dockel in motion. back over to the sidelines and get the play call. He's got Everts down here, singled out. Foster, I believe, up top with Dockles coming back this way now. It will be Dane. Dane's going to have the first down. Dane's got those moves inside the 40. First down, Blackhawks.
And now we see the tempo. It's going to be a gain of 13.
Trips to the right. Dockles in motion.
Oh.
And both Everts and Kropelnicki moved.
Yep.
So definitely not all on the same page there.
Yeah, that's what you definitely cannot have when you're trying to go with pace, but yeah, just some confusion there, not getting the right call. You almost wonder if it was just to get on the line and like freeze.
Right.
But if it's freeze, I don't know why your receivers come off like it's anything at all, right? That's kind of the idea.
I mean, I don't have an actual freeze call. I know we used to have we'd call something with no play for it. So if you false start, the coach would be like, what were you running?
Right.
I mean, like, we had nothing called. Oh, deep. There. Through the hands of Foster. He had him down there. Foster slow to get up. He's 2nd and 15. Nice ball there. We've seen that throughout the years where they kind of roll out, not naked. They have the backer over there kind of protecting the.
Yeah, just a sprint out.
The wheel back, quarterback, and throwback, if you will. And he had Foster and had a beat on Everett Schreiber. There's a draw. We said Herta's was going to come out. Dane going to pick up about 3 or 4. It's going to be 3rd and long.
It didn't take long enough to develop. He beat his lineman.
He did.
That was going to seal that backer.
I think it was the left guard that he kind of
got in front of him. Yeah, it needs to be a slower developing play where Dane gets more depth to allow that lineman to get down and get in front of him.
I think he kind of rolled him a little too long. I mean, he got upfield pretty quick, and again, that's something that we're reworking back in, so we'll see as it comes. 3rd and 11, swing past Dane. Kropelnicki with a nice block. Dane's going to get the edge. Dane's going to be inside the 30.
Is he short, though?
He's going to be right about the first down marker.
He was 3rd and 12 from the 41, which suggests we got to get
to the 29.
It's going to be 4th.
That'd be darn close. 4th and very short. Call it a half a yard. Oh, wait. They're moving them.
Wow.
1st and 10. I mean, if we had a better angle from our cameraman, I would have told you it was a first down, but
I don't blame this one on Zach as much as I blame it on our location.
Okay.
We are 40 yards away from the 30, and we're about 40 yards off the field, so Pythagorean's theorem says we're a long ways away from that ball being spotted.
Jensen, his first carry up the middle. Might get a yard or 2. Inside a minute. Opening quarter, which saw fireworks right away, and now a little defensive battle here in the last couple possessions, but Blackhawks got a little move here.
Yeah, they gave him 1. I thought he was closer to like the 20, between the 25 and the 26, and they spotted him at the 28.
Yeah, he was down early.
You're always going to come to the defensive officials.
I am. This is a very experienced crew, and they're good.
Counter.
Dane, now he's following his blockers. Dane's going to have another first down inside the 15. Dane down.
He got hit hard.
Inside the 10. 1st and goal. We'll see if they try and get another playoff here.
I would
seconds to go.
I would not
get up there.
With Trent and Gio both out.
Give Dane a breather.
I would give Dane all the time he can after that 19-yard run. He's at 78 on 4 carries.
And he's had 2 huge kick returns. One set up his own touchdown to start the game. He got the 2-point conversion, give the Blackhawks 8. The Rails countered with 6, and that's where we sit, 8-6 at the end of 1.
Are you financially prepared for the big game of life? Whitecap Financial Advisors wants to help you with your game plan. Just like no 2 teams are the same, no 2 investors are the same. Here's the play-by-play. Together we will 1, make the plan, 2, work the plan, and 3, review the plan. Whitecap Financial Advisors specializes in investment management, financial and retirement planning, life insurance, and education funding. Call today to set up your no-cost, no-obligation appointment at their Roberts or Turtle Lake location, 715-760-9001. From their FSCs to the highest peaks, Whitecap Financial Advisors will be with you every step of the way. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Mosaic Wealth Incorporated, member FINRA, SIPC. Mosaic Wealth is separately owned, and other entities and or marketing names, products, or services referenced here are independent of Mosaic Wealth. When your ride needs work, don't mess around. Bring it to the pros at DMS Repair. We specialize in ATV, UTV, and snowmobile repairs, from full engine rebuilds to drivetrain upgrades. Need performance? We've got clutch kits, ECM tunes, turn signal kits, rims, tires, you name it. We work on all major brands, and with our advanced diagnostic software, no job is too big or too small. DMS Repair. Get back out there stronger than ever.
So as we come back to start the second quarter, it'll be first and goal from the 9 for the Blackhawks. Third possession.
You'll get a better view of anything that's not in the near deep corner. I don't know if we have a great view of that. We got a great tree view.
We might not be able to see if there's inbounds or not, but I'm sure former Coach Nygaard will have an opinion on that. It's going to be coming this way. Dane tries to throw the first guy off him, picks up a yard.
Yep, falls forward to the 8.
Second and goal from the 8.
I'm not going to have a strong opinion on something that I can't see. I'll be honest there.
Boy, I got a video of you arguing with a cousin of yours in a basketball court. Is he a cousin?
The only official I argued with was you.
That's because I'm usually wrong.
I didn't really argue much with officials.
You might have just had a conversation with them then. I don't know. Second and 8. Second and goal from the 8. Jensen. This is Jensen territory right here. Speed there. He could not get away. That's number 35. That is Johnson. Leading rusher for the Rails. Takes down Jensen. No gain. Third and goal from the 8. Now after a missed field goal. Is this 4-down territory?
No, I think this is probably an easier call if there's no positive yards here. How about the line ready to go? The line is ready to go.
They're ready to get after
Backs
him.
and receivers are just chilling in the backfield.
That's going to
get a timeout.
And Coach Keeper's like, hey, this is a very important third down here at the start of the second quarter. Third and goal from the 8, leading 8-6.
Looking to buy or sell a home? Trust your team. Trust the team your neighbors have trusted for years, Timmerman Realtors. Led by Don and Andrew, Timmerman Realtors bring generations of experience and a personal touch to every detail. They're not just agents, they're part of the community. Whether it's your first home or your forever home, let Timmerman Realtors guide you every step of the way. For over 38 years, OEM Fabricators has been building the backbone of industries worldwide, from construction and mining to rail, oil and gas, and agriculture. As a Wisconsin Manufacturer of the Year and certified family-friendly workplace, we proudly employ over 280 skilled team members across Woodville, Neillsville, and Phillips. Looking for a career with purpose? We offer flexible 7-day schedules and hands-on opportunities in metalworking. Visit OEMFab.com to learn more. OEM Fabricators, manufacturing like we mean it.
Yeah, personal thank you to Andrew Timmerman and Andrew Timmerman Realty. They closed a house today for a friend of mine that got into a house and closed on it today at 1 o'clock. So thank you, Andrew Timmerman, for all the work there. Third and goal from the 8.
They're dropping.
Slow snap. Jensen's rolling out to right. Jensen's got nobody. He's going to throw it away.
We're going to get a flag on that? No flag? Nope.
So fourth and goal from the 8.
So
and I think now is when you got to kick it.
So the interesting there.
Or give them bad field position too. But
interesting thing there, right before the snap, you saw Altoona just bail out of coverage. What's interesting about that to me is if you think to the losses that the Hawks have experienced in the playoffs the last 3 years, that was Columbus's main thing.
Lodi.
It was Lodi's main thing, and it was Racine St. Catherine's main thing. So kind of the recipe looks like dropping into coverage, and that was a little bit more extreme, right? They're going to go for a fourth down. They got
a pass. Is it a pass? No, Everts going to take it down.
He's going to be stopped short.
Everts is
It was
Jenke.
It was Everts.
Okay, down to about the 1 yard line.
He gets 7, but he needed 8.
That's Jenke. That's 16.
Yep.
So it'll be turnover on downs to the Rails. 10.5 to go in the second quarter. They stop the Blackhawks. Bad starting field position, but they hold them scoreless. And yes, there is still time to advertise if you're interested. I just got a message. Maybe I should sponsor the live feed.
Oh, he even had the reach late.
That was the mortgage guy that closed on that Andrew Timmerman sale.
Yeah.
So 1st and 10 Rails.
Yeah, Luke went down. Luke went down hard on that, but it shouldn't even be at the one. It's like just. I mean, they got a full 99 to go here.
Well, you got to spin the football around. The football is pretty long. Up the middle. Not much there. That's number 0 or is it 8? I can't see.
It's 0, I'm pretty sure. But I was wrong in the last one. He gets 2 on that.
So does pick up 2, but so yeah, that's a weird thing, you know. When you go down, if you're 2 inches short, you know, you spin the football. Actually, should spin the other way around, so it should have been backwards. But
I don't know that that football was spun.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like the tip becomes the opposite side.
Yep.
But they put it on the 1. It's 3rd and 8 or 2nd and 8. Sorry, Rails. Their third position.
It's gonna pass.
Quick pass. Spins around, but cannot get away. Is that Dockel on the tackle?
Yep.
Van Fleet complete to number 5. Ryba. 3rd and long 2 here, Rails. So the reason you go for it is hoping to get a 3 and out and get great field position back. That can be countered right now here if Altoona can pick up a long 2.
Yeah, they've had less success going up the middle. Obviously, the long run came on a pitch.
Van Fleet's been successful kind of fake in the midline where he's bounced it.
It's going to be the second guy
man through. He's going to get hit in the backfield.
He
does not get to the 10-yard line, so he's going to be definitely short. It's going to be 4th and at least a yard here for Altoona. And with 8:40 to go,
yeah, that's
got to believe. I mean, this might be the time where if you had to hurry up offense, try and go hurry up and try and draw them off sides, use a timeout. But punt team does come out. We've seen a couple block punts.
We have
recently for the Blackhawks.
We have.
And
this is more of like the rugby style though, where the punter like moves to the side,
which can sometimes negate any kind of contact made with him. I'd say that's the last thing you need is any kind of penalty that would snap is away, punts away.
That's a really good kick.
Nice punt. Janke calls for fair catch in Rails territory. Blackhawks will take over 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line, leading 8-6.
Life's full of twists and turns, but whatever comes next, Wisconsin Credit Union is right there with you. With 24/7 access through online banking, our mobile app, text banking, and even touch-tone phone service, managing your money is easy anytime, anywhere. Rooted in the philosophy of people helping people, we're proud to support local causes and spread kindness across our communities. Because at Wisconsin, we're not just strong, we're community strong.
Mark it at the 48. And that's what I talked about, like field position-wise. But even that being said, with Flores' ability to kick off now, you can put him at the 20. But the playbook, as a coach, is a lot different when you're on your own 1-yard line.
Yeah, 100%.
You're trying to get 1 or 2 yards on first down.
Yep. There's Dane.
Up the middle. Going to fall forward for a couple. About 3 yards or so. Dane, 2-3 yards. To the 45-yard line. 46. Just give him 2.
Yeah, I wonder if maybe the decision's different if it's not 8-6, right?
Right.
A touchdown, a 2-point conversion makes it a 2-possession game.
Fake Jensen up the middle. He's going to get brought down kind of from behind. Slowed down from behind. Jensen's going to pick up 2 or 3. It's going to be 3rd and 5 yards or so. And here's where Altoona can just flip the field right back, because I don't think the Blackhawks are punting from the 40-yard line.
I would agree with that.
If it's 4th and right around here, the 4 or 5 yards. Not that we're jumping ahead of play, but 7 minutes to go. Second quarter, it was a minute in, or a couple minutes in, and it was 8-6, and a little slower pace now. The defense have settled in. Dane up the middle. He's going to get hit. He's going to fight forward to the 40. It'll be a 4th and 2. 6.5 minutes to go when the Blackhawks snap it down.
I think we'll probably see that 2-back set potentially.
You say that, but I don't see
A-hole
coming out. So, and right now I'm nothing against Jensen, nothing against Dockel, nothing against anybody else, but I'm putting it in Dane's hands right now. Dane steps. Dane's got the first down.
Yeah, not by much. I mean, he needed all of that.
Down to the 37-yard line. First down, Blackhawks. 6:18 to go. Opening half. Up on the hill in Altoona.
Yeah, he won the collision, but I think if that collision doesn't, if he's not able to fall forward, that's a really close spot.
It's a difference in a couple yards right there.
Haven't said Brody Everett's name much.
Dane up the middle, kind of a half of a draw delay. Pick up about 4. Dane reading it all inside. 6 minutes to go now. Slowed down since the opening.
Yeah, so
a couple carries.
So Dane's first 4 went for 78. Dane's last 5 have gone for 13. But they've been.
We got them subbing in. As I say, this is kind of awkward here. That's one thing as a defensive coach when you're playing the Blackhawks. You got to understand if you're going to sub, it's got to be in a hurry because the Blackhawks will go.
Since 1903, Nielsen's Foods has been proud to serve our communities with quality care and a smile. From fresh baked goods to our full-service deli, bakery, and Caribou Coffee, there's something for everyone. Don't miss our award-winning Nielsen's Market Meats and the friendly staff that make shopping here feel like home. At Nielsen's, we're building more than just a store, we're building a family. Nielsen's Foods, over a century of service, a lifetime of trust. At Firehelm Langer, your goals come first. With offices in Baldwin, Ellsworth, River Falls, and Lake Elmo, we offer the expertise of a large CPA firm delivered with the personal attention of a trusted local partner. From bookkeeping and payroll to tax prep, planning, and financial projections, we take the time to understand your business and build lasting relationships. Firehelm Langer, local, responsive, reliable. Let's move forward together.
They don't have size, either height or weight in this program, but just that timeout right there alone, you look at number 50, Austin Worth, plays both ways. He spent 90% of the timeout on his hands on his knees, like, oh, I need to catch my breath here. So that's the advantage the Blackhawks have. We talked about their depth, especially at the offensive line and even in the skill position. They can substitute in and out. They're not playing both ways 100%. 2nd and 5. Dane's going to take it. Dane's got some room. Across the 25. Dane, a shoestring tackle there. That's number 5. That is Troiba.
32 to the 22, so he breaks 100 with that one. He's at 101 on 10 carries.
And here we go with some speed. Talk about that. I think that as this game goes on, that might be a thing that coach wants to implement is Dane up the middle. So again, he was hit a yard in the backfield, but yet able to pick up at least 2. So that's a difference in 3-4 yards right there.
Yep. The thing that will be curious to me is, Taden Haldorf was built to carry the ball 20+ times.
Right.
Dane, as the H last year, was not going to touch it that often. Okay, so here we see Jimmy. This to me tells me that Dane's going to get a break from a handoff.
Jimmy's getting it.
And Jimmy's going to get it.
But that tells you that. Does that tell them that? Jimmy says it don't matter. Not. First down, Jimmy Kropelnicki down to about the 11 or 12. I do have insider information from Adam Schefter, a.k.a. Mr. Blackhawk TV, that Dane does have some kind of something to help take care of some cramp issues we've dealt with.
Yeah, so we've seen Dane on the ground a lot, and his track coach makes sure that he's healthy for track season.
Correct.
So there's some, he's trying to manage the
cameraman, highlight man, insider information man.
I think we, instead of calling Adam Schefter, call him Ambrose Schefter.
Oh, there we go. Speed sweep. Janke's going to have it inside the 10. Janke going to be out to the 7-yard line. He's brought down as number 35. That is Isaac Johnson again.
So can get a first down. It is not goal to go.
2nd and 5 from the 7. Back down here inside that 10-yard line again. And again, you look at our offensive line, they're ready to go. And guys wearing those sharp all black uniforms.
A bubble makes all sorts of sense. Well, they've kind of shifted here. There's just not.
Counter. Dane down to about the 5. It's going to be 3rd and 3. I mean, we see that oftentimes they'll send that 2 or trips to the narrow side. Right now, I'd like to see them just go to the wide side with those guys and just make it a 7-on-7 game or something as Aho comes out and Foster back in. So we might see the trips now here, and we do. Or double slot, if you will.
Yeah, jokers is the formation call.
3rd and 3 from the 5. Shanky in motion. He's going to get it. He's going to go 5. He's going to have the end zone. Shanky in for the Blackhawks with 2:46 to go. They take the lead 14-6. It's Janke from 5. And here comes a flag. Here comes a flag.
Well, what's the call here? Because
way late.
It's post play. It's Brody Everts. Brody Everts is getting a unsportsmanlike call.
Oh, he's coming this way, so usually it's. Oh, he's asking him what his options are. He's gonna get him what his options are.
Yeah, so they're gonna back this 2-point conversion way up. Do you see anything on the?
Unfortunately, our cameraman was zoomed in so perfectly, as he should be. That I cannot see.
So they're going to back this up, and this is actually super significant from the perspective of.
Well, now you go for 1. And I think here they come. They go. You know, here's where having that kicker is huge because. Like you say, it's important because it's a 1-possession game right now.
Right, there's a 90% chance that the Hawks are going to get that 2-point conversion based on what they've done this year.
Correct.
There's a 90% chance of 2 points. The expectancy is 1.8 points, right?
I think
this expectancy
is 80%.
80% of 1 at the expectancy of 1 point less, and I don't.
Kick is up, and it is through. Just like that, Flores redeems himself from the field goal. Puts the Blackhawks up 2 possessions with 2:46 to go. Opening half, they now lead 15-6.
When it comes to your home or business, trust experience you can count on. At Blackhawk Garage Door, we're your local experts for garage door sales, service, and installation, plus beautiful polyurea concrete floor coatings for your garage, patio, pool deck, and more. Our coatings are completed in just 1 day and come with a lifetime warranty. Proudly serving Western Wisconsin and the Twin Cities Metro for 20 years. We're here for all your residential and commercial needs. Contact Blackhawk Garage Door today and make your space look and perform its best. BlackhawkGarageDoor.com. So going back to that, I mean, if you're a baseball fan, which maybe you are, maybe you're not.
I am.
Like there's a lot of the analytics talk about run expectancy, right? And what bunting or what potentially stealing a base will do. If we look at that last play, the point expectancy on our 2-point conversion, 90% success rate, almost 2 points guaranteed, right?
Correct.
But losing 1 whole point due to a penalty because even if he converts it, the max is 1 point. That 1 point could play very, very important later in the game.
Correct. Flores kick down to the 4. Back to 20, 25, 30. Out to 33. I believe that's number 16, 17, 13.
I was trying to find Ryan Aho because I'm always looking for Ryan Aho on
13, DeAndre McCoy. It was.
Always looking for Ryan Aho on special teams. Aho, Murdoch, Vienendahl. And that having a possession start outside the 30 on a kickoff.
So this is what we talked about in pregame too, though. It was 21 minutes, I want to say roughly, from our first score to our second score. We've had that lull in the first half, 21 minutes, but this is kind of where we kind of spurt, toss, and he goes nowhere.
He was hit hard by Ryan Aho.
Didn't make the special teams. He said, I'll make up for it. Mention my name now, Mr. Nygaard. Second and a long 9.
Well, and Ryan Aho's plate got a lot fuller with
Correct.
Trent Gordon's injury. Trent
Correct.
Gordon played almost 100% of the snaps at linebacker through 6 weeks. Ryan Aho stepping in, and now he's going to play that position. Just not going to be as fresh in the packages because he's also playing more on offense now with Jimmy playing on defense. It's a lot to ask of a sophomore.
Second and a long 9. Van Fleet drops back, complete. That's number 1. That's Gunnarsson. Be close to a first down. It'll be 3rd and 2 here. Here's where we jockey back and forth on this coaching staff. So we got a minute 40 to go. Altoona, are you going to go quick? Blackhawks, do you use a timeout? What do we got here?
Well, I think you understand you're getting the ball in the second half, right? So you're going to want to kind of slow play until you cross midfield.
But deep down, you got to know this is a 2-possession game. So if you can get a score here and make it a 1-possession game, now something I hate to see her back. I mean, they're in it, don't get me wrong, but roll out, pass complete. Janke wraps up.
It's going to
get
get
first down, though. Yant. Now's where they can kind of go with 70 seconds remaining. Clock to run, but I just heard someone say we got to take a shot here. Well,
was that a fan?
Well, fans would never yell at coaches what to do.
So you think it was a different coach?
So we got a weird formation here. It's gonna be a run.
There's no guy on the pitch.
So that's you look back.
Ball's out.
Loose. Ball's loose.
And recovered by
Rails have it. So that's a formation where they're going to cover up a eligible receiver, so they go kind of unbalanced, if you will. They're heavy to the left side. They have a receiver that's ineligible. A lot of times that does mean run.
All right, I'm going to read this last ad. For the half, stay warm and cozy this winter with Lakes Gas, your local family-owned propane company, proudly serving the community for over 65 years. From heating and cooking to backyard grilling, Lakes Gas delivers reliable, affordable propane for homes and businesses alike. With locations in Roberts and Hager City, we're committed to exceptional service and giving back to the communities we serve. Discover the Lakes Gas difference. Visit lakesgas.com today. And I feel like I saw something on the Facebook where Lakes Gas is doing a deal on propane tanks. Like they were $19.99 for a refill or something.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I dreamt that, but that would have been a silly thing to dream.
Still grilling season too, so why not?
So what it looks like happened is they initially marked this, but they moved the ball back to where the fumble occurred, and not where the fumble was recovered. Oh.
No, and if I'm
no, now they're calling it first, so they're going to give them the first down.
If I'm an Altoona fan, I know what you're saying here is let's trust Van Fleet. He's been very efficient throwing the ball, made some good decisions. Let's 1st and 10 here. Let's give him a chance here. Throw the ball in the air, maybe a double move or something, and see if we can't beat the Blackhawks.
And you want one timeout, and the clock will stop on any move of chain.
Quick pass. That's Gunnarsson, I believe.
Yep.
So it does stop on a first down. 35-7. Signal the first down and start that clock. So they still have 32, 33 yards to go.
I feel like this should feel more urgent.
Drop back, pump fake, and a run. Van Fleet up the middle. Be another first down. And there's going to be timeout with 16.3 to go. Down to about the 18-yard line where Altoona trying to get on the board here before half.
Yeah, so that is their last timeout. That will certainly limit your play options. I would say anything in the middle of the field right now with 16 seconds left would be tough to get a play organized and ran. You can maybe spike the ball, but then you're left with potentially just a field goal opportunity. Things towards the sideline.
I think what is going to be the backbreaker here going to halftime. The momentum shifter the Blackhawks need to get this back into the momentum is their first sack of the half.
Yep.
Will come. It's going to be a double move. They're going to try to do an out and up here for the end zone. But Murdoch's going to say, not today.
Okay.
Sack. Let's go to halftime ahead, 15-6.
Wow, that's very specific.
It's very specific. It might be Vienendahl, but I mean, I'm just going to kind of, I mean, it could be.
Alec Boyer leads the team in sacks right now.
Hey, that's why they're going to double team him.
He makes.
It could be one of many people. If I'm Altoona, I'm hoping for not a fumble sack and a scoop and score.
Wow.
Before half. I mean, just be happy with the sack.
That's pretty extreme. So 2 safety look here. Dane and Everett's up high.
16-3. Altoona is out of timeouts.
Sprint out.
Throw back. He's open. Did he scoop it? He scooped it. And unfortunately, Schreiber.
That guy is fast. He just ran away from his his corner.
Just you go over here and run up and out, up and over.
A 5-second play. So
yeah, again you get 2 more of those if you want.
Yep.
I mean, I would run something like that, same play again right now.
Yeah, and like I mentioned, there was 2 safeties. Dane was just kind of watching. The guy snuck behind him. I'd feel confident going back to that play.
He's
toss, reverse.
Pass. Ball's on the ground, scoop and score.
And they can't stop the clock.
There it is. That's the sack that ends the half. Why is the clock stopped? That's game over. That's half over. And they're saying that.
Calm down, Nick. The officials have this under control.
So, I was 1 play late. That was going to be a pass. That's a sack.
I don't think it's a sack because it wasn't a quarterback. But I'll give you the fact that it was a loss.
Okay. I said they're lucky if it wasn't a scoop and score, which it could have been. Regardless, we saw fireworks early. Huge kick return to start the game by Vienendahl. Touchdown first play. Railroaders answer with the touchdown. It took 23 minutes before the Blackhawks found the end zone again. But they lead it 2 scores, leading 15-6 here at half.
So we're going to turn our mics off, take a little break. We will rejoin you with a couple minutes left to halftime to recap half number 1 and preview half number 2. All right, welcome back here. We're about to get the second half underway. 15-6, Baldwin-Woodville will kick to Amory here to begin. To Altoona to begin the second half. I'm going to give you some stats here. Van Vliet has 6 rushes for 31 yards, leading the charge right now on the ground offensively is Gabe Radcliffe. He had the long touchdown run. He has 65 yards on 3 carries. Yant, 15 yards on 2 carries. And then Chesmore, who fumbled the last play, he's got 2 rushes for negative 10 yards. Van Vliet has been more active through the air than I think I anticipated anyway. He is 5 for 8. 3 of those completed to Gunderson for 46 yards. Triba has 1 for 6. And Yant has 1 for 4 on the Blackhawks side. On the Blackhawks side, Dane Vienendahl leads the team in rushing, 12 carries for 105 yards with the touchdown. Jenke added 17 on 3 carries, a touchdown. Jensen 4 on 3 carries. JT Dockel, he's got no yards on 2 carries, and Jimmy Kropelnicki has 2 carries for 6 yards. Through the air, Joey is 3 for 7, 2 of those to Dane for 22 yards, 1 to Kropelnicki for 8. Dane Vienendahl has 106 yards on 2 kick returns. And then Luke Jenke also had a 25-yard punt return. Hawks have had excellent field position, have been stopped on 2 drives, have not punted yet. But Nick, let's play our weekly game where you tell me about the scoring summary. It's a little bit easier because there's only been 3 scores.
Yeah, with 3 scores, they're kind of giving me a little break here, and they're pretty easy to remember because, well, I should say easy because they're early. It was a Dane Vienendahl huge kick return, and then Dane Vienendahl from 42
with 11:42 left in the first quarter.
Opening first play from scrimmage for the Blackhawks, in for 6, and then he said, I'll take 2 more. So he takes the kickoff back, we said like 50 yards or so, then 42 for the touchdown, and then 3 more for the PAT. Blackhawks up 8-0. Then it was the speed guy, where's he at here? Number 9, Gabe Radcliffe, took a toss about 45-ish.
54.
So the other's 45-ish.
Yeah.
Into the end zone. Their 2-point conversion was stuffed at about the 1-yard line.
Yep,
the Blackhawks 8-6.
That was at 9:51, so just over 2 and change into the game. Then we didn't have another score until the 2:46 mark of quarter number 2.
Yeah, the Blackhawks missed a field goal. A little wide left, but great attempt at least at the field goal for 3 points. And then it was Jenke from 5 yards out.
Prior to that, Jenke was stopped at the 1 on a possession as well.
Yeah, correct. And then late in the first half, or later in the first half, Jenke in from 5.
Correct.
And a unsportsmanlike penalty after the touchdown backed it up 15. So instead of trying to go for essentially 4th and goal from the 18, they tried a 1-point PAT from the distance.
Yep.
And of which he redeemed himself. That puts us at 15-6 here to start the second half.
Did you, when Zach, I know you're not on the headset right now, but when you were zooming in, was Travis Kuhn not suited up, or was he just suited up and sitting on the bench? Go back to the. Is that? Maybe I just missaw. No, that. Who is that? 35. Or that's Hunter Cheever. Okay, yeah, Kuhn's 36. So Cheever is a backup linebacker. I know. Travis Kuhn has kind of worked his way up the depth chart through injury, and when I thought I saw him on the bench, I was like, oh man, that would really get the depth. So as we go into half number 2. 15-6. Nick, you have some scores from the conference?
We got 1 right now. We got obviously 3 other conference games going on. We have Ellsworth, I believe, is hosting Somerset.
Homecoming, yeah.
No update there.
Oh, I got something.
We got Prescott hosting Central, and then last I had was a 14-14 score up in Osceola with the Amory hanging in there nice and tight after a couple of straight losses.
Ellsworth, Somerset, 14-14. Also, so if you're into just, the minutia of Division 4, the 2 games to watch, if you're super curious, is Lodi Darlington and Waupun Berlin. Both Lodi and Waupun are undefeated in Division 4, but are playing very tough opponents that are not Division 4. So those are games worth checking the score for if you're Blackhawk fans. You're pulling for Darlington and Berlin.
Kickoff inside the 5 again. Flores.
He's got a head of steam.
This is across the 30, where the Rails will have 1st and 10 from the 32. So again, you talk about field position. We talked about special teams throughout the course of the year. Field position, this game has been dominated by the Blackhawks.
Yeah,
so,
yeah, 100%.
So it's, the one possession where we were stopping the one. Again, we talk about how your playbook is shrinked. To a couple plays is all from your own one. We've had a couple of good kick returns, a good punt return. Then we stopped them on that short yardage or whatever, and then so we'll see what happens here.
5's offsides. Is 5 not offsides?
Yeah, he's telling them.
Okay.
So we got unbalanced again this way, which means run usually.
There's nothing doing there.
So on that, like you had 2 on the line of scrimmage, 5 on the line of scrimmage. So 5. Even though
he's down. That is not great to see.
I believe that is that Van Fleet.
No, that's Yount.
Oh, that's Yount. I'm gonna see those 0 or 8, and I looked back. I saw Van Fleet standing there. So, but that's different in high school as opposed to what you see on TV Saturdays and Sundays. You can cover up an eligible receiver. All that you need to have is 7 guys on the line of scrimmage, and then 4 eligible numbers behind the line of scrimmage.
So as trainers attend, he's gonna hop up. Hopefully he can walk off and get back on the field.
We'll call it their fullback, if you will. He's one that lines up behind Van Fleet.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of a limp, but isn't really moving there. He's moving some arms, and we just got his bell rung a little bit.
And then the last score now coming in from halftime in Prescott is 13-6. Prescott over Central.
It's going to be
option. Going to keep it. Pitch. There's no one out here.
And Brady got blocked. Right.
So that's number 23. That's going to be Chesmore.
Yeah, well-designed play. I mean, the motion back starts and then stops and then comes back, and he becomes kind of a bonus guy to make that block, gain of 15. Right, that's what you see on the replay, I think.
Yeah, they've been doing a lot again where they'll have the eligible lineman or eligible receiver covered up. You still got to count for him because he's a blocker. Yep. He got to the second level, to the safety level, and 1st and 10 Rails from the 46-yard line.
Another pitch. Now able to turn it inside.
Spins, and he's got room.
And nobody's catching him.
Number 9 is going to be Radcliffe.
Oh, Dane did catch him.
Brought down by Vienendahl. Radcliffe with that speed.
So he's over 100 now. He's at actually 104 on 4 carries.
He's got very few carries too.
He's got 54, 110, and 39.
We've seen through 6 weeks it's tough to run against the Blackhawks in general, but up the middle is really hard. They've been successful getting Radcliffe to the edge.
And I almost
got that speed. I
mean, without knowing the specific defensive call, I gotta assume that's a backer that should be scraping. I could be.
Kunkel going to take up the middle, and he goes nowhere. Not much, maybe a couple yards.
Is that 35?
17, I believe.
17.
He's the one that replaced Yount.
It looks like he's got 4 yards.
That's the old, again, as soon as they snap at that, I'll call him a fullback. Is coming downhill. He's only 3 yards behind the quarterback, and it's tough to get him for a loss. So he's hit right away, and he picks up 3-4 yards. 2nd and 6. Van Fleet and the Rails. Open possession, looking to get into their end zone again. Up the middle. 2 in a row for Kunkel. 3rd and 5. Likely, again, I don't know their kicker situation, but 4 down territory.
Yeah, the kicks have both, their kickoffs have both gone, inside the 20. Seems capable of making a kick from this area. I don't know that would be in their best interest, right? You're thinking we're going to score a touchdown here and go for 2.
Van Fleet, senior, under center, counter.
Yep.
You know he's going to fake it. He's coming this way. He's got
Good
the
cover.
edge. Van Fleet's going to find the end zone. That is the touchdown. Rails back within a score.
And quickly.
Sawyer. Van Fleet fakes the handoff, fakes that counter sweep, and comes around the edge. 15-12 Blackhawks.
The failed 2-point looms large here for the can't get the tie here as the Hawks have converted 3 extra points. And the stop right before half, also very big.
Still Kunko behind Van Fleet here. Van Fleet's going to take it in, no.
Untouched.
Untouched for 2. Van Fleet in for 6. He'll take 2 more. And they put it on the wrong side. It's 15-14. Blackhawks with 9:11 to go in the 3rd quarter.
I want to thank all of our sponsors here at Blackhawk TV, the Smokehouse, Whitecap Financial Advisors, Timmerman Realtors, Family Cargo Care, Helverson Concrete Solutions, Fern's Lawn Care, St. Croix Custom Apparel, Fenner and Jewelers, Firehelm Langer, St. Croix Garage Doors, Pete's Construction, Christ Orthodontics, CW Garage Door Distribution, Village Pharmacy, Woodville Garage Bar, Baldwin Lightstream, Schaefer Financial Services, American Family Insurance, Justin Nygaard Agency, Western Wisconsin Health, Wisconsin Credit Union, Blackhawk Garage Door, OEM Fabricators, Nielsen's Foods, Strikers Lanes and Sports Bar, A-Star Concrete, TMS Auto, Lakes Gas, Lupient Ford, DMS Repair, Anytime Fitness, and Bumper to Bumper. Thank you to all of our sponsors here at Blackhawk TV. What we've seen so far through 6 weeks is when adversity hits, especially later in the game, or even early.
We really haven't had much late in the game. I'm not gonna lie.
Right.
It's been like mid first half is when we kind of had that adversity, if you will.
And the Blackhawks have always seemed to respond to those things. So let's see how.
And again, we talked about how, no disrespect to anyone the Blackhawks have played this year, but this is the best team. Little squibber.
Yeah,
nice
that makes
high
sense.
hop.
Makes sense from the perspective
45, keep it away from Dane.
We kick it. We could kick it to the 15, and we could watch that guy run back to the 30. How about we just dump it over midfield and make them start in their own territory? This might be the worst starting field position the Hawks have had tonight.
So you talk about 2 big games. Well, you failed to mention obviously this game's a big game. The Rails have 1 conference loss, Blackhawks 0, and the other one is up in Osceola.
Right.
Well, they're undefeated right now, and they find themselves trailing by 7 to Amory.
Really?
So we kind of talked.
Amory's up on Osceola.
We kind of talked about how a trap game. It's nice to have a good opponent. If you will. Deep Everts kind of stops, and there's a flag. Looks like Brody stopped and then got hit, and the coaching staff here is saying he did get hit. Relax. We talked about potential of a trap game, if you will, but it's nice to play a very formidable opponent when you had 2 home games. Now we're here in Altoona.
Right. This was not even a little bit trap game.
No.
Right. This was
correct. But I'm just saying you got an Osceola team that's tied with you. You got them coming into town next week after 2 home games. You're on the road.
Right.
But now on the flip side, you could have Osceola with a trap game. You got Amory. Are you overlooking an Amory team that's hungry and maybe kind of needs a win to get themselves back in that playoff picture? Up the middle, Jensen. Down to about the 36-yard line. Jensen trying to get it going. You talk about offensively. I know you read the stats. Jensen offensively, rushing-wise, has not gotten it going too much yet.
Nope.
So
just a couple of carries.
But again, that might happen. I'd like to see, if we find ourselves 3rd and long again, back to that draw, back to maybe even a QB draw, just because they are dropping everybody. Dane up the middle. Tough yards there. Going to be down to about the 33-yard line. 3rd and a long, 2.5. Blackhawks looking to answer. Opening half score by Altoona. Van Fleet ran one in. He ran in for 2 more. It's a 1-point game here in Altoona. Third and a long, 2. Quick pass.
Oh,
He's going to miss him. Intended for Janke. It's going to be 4th. And 2.5, 3 yards.
yeah, this is needless to say a very big play as the Altoona sideline is asking their fans to get into it.
And this is different territory for the guys out there in white uniforms right now. It's the second half, 7:50 to go, and we're in a 1-point barn burner here. What's been successful through the air has been Vienendahl on the flat. We got to come to a complete stop. We're good. Not going to be Jenkins. Going to be Vienendahl. He's going to hit in the back. He's not going to get it.
Not even close.
Not even close is right. Right there is Luke Hansen. Turns the Blackhawks over on downs at 7:44 to go in the 3rd quarter. Altoona trailing by 1, but a little momentum.
Looking to get your Wisconsin driver's license or just need a refresher behind the wheel? Bumper to Bumper in Somerset has you covered. Locally owned and operated, we offer flexible driver education, online or in-person classroom instruction, plus professional behind-the-wheel training. Whether you're a teen getting your permit or adult brushing up on the rules of the road, we're here to help you drive with confidence. Visit us online at btbsdllc.com. Bumper to Bumper Driving School, driven to teach, committed to safety. You know what I'm calling for if I'm the Altoona OC right now?
Deep pass.
Deep pass.
Wheel route maybe, or?
It doesn't matter. Anything to get this game vertical when the guys' heads are down.
Van Fleet goes vertical. Out. Another reach of Schreiber. He's been very successful through the air. I think we've had a couple drops. We had the one drop. We had the one in the end zone that was just barely short hopped. Which you look back at that play right there. He makes that throw, and Altoona's ahead right now.
Yeah, and
what about trying to get number 9 Radcliffe on a wheel route? I mean, we've seen how fast he can be.
Yeah, the thing that I think has been pretty consistent, it's been sprint out and it's been 3-step, because on film the Blackhawk pass rush is just really good. The slower developing things I think are harder, but he's got a
ball's loose, ball's on the ground, and this is what might change the game. The clock is being stopped. I see a point to the left. That is a Blackhawk turnover, and that turnover brought to you by Pac-Man's Concrete. All your concrete needs. Get a hold of Nick or Jason. 612-804-5222.
The ball. Oh yeah, the ball. I mean the ball.
Is it Kropelnicki knocking out?
I'm not sure who knocked it out. Jake Johansson recovers it about. I mean, it's significant. The ball is 72. Boyer knocked it out. The ball's here. There's nobody even. Jake Johansson jumps on it, and there's nobody around. Now, quick change. You know what I'm doing this time?
Run.
I'm throwing it to Brody Everett.
Oh. Drop back. Double move. Aiden Foster, how about instead? Aiden Foster, his first big catch of the year, we'll call it. He's had a couple, but that one, his biggest catch inside the 10. A little double move. Looks like a cover 2. As a cornerback, just kind of stayed there. They had a safety over top. Jensen fits it in, and Jensen kind of hobbling back to the line of scrimmage there. He's slow to get back.
Janke's going to get a...
Janke on the sweep. Vienendahl gets enough of a block. Janke in for the second time.
Yes,
sir. Janke in. Kropelnicki's asking for some medical advice here coming out for
cramp.
Cramp. And
Will Phelps.
Will's like, I got you. Don't worry about it.
Will's like, I will help you. And then the teammate says, get away.
Yeah. But big picture, Janke around the edge and into the end zone. Blackhawks 21-14.
Okay, great answer. 8-yard run by the freshman.
So now it's a huge 2-point conversion attempt here. Would you consider going for one when he's been as successful as he has?
Nope.
But yet then again, like you said, we've been converting at what rate? And the first one was pretty easy.
Yep. I'm not even considering it. I mean, if I'm guaranteed 1 point or have a 90% chance of getting 2 points, that to me is.
Would it change your mind if it's late in the game?
Nope. No, I mean, anybody that knows me knows that I'm a numbers guy.
Who doesn't know you?
Plenty of people.
Wow. Where are they hiding? He's got to come back. He can't go there. So we'll see. Numbers-wise, it's going to come this way.
You say that every time.
Okay, so they got 2 guys up there against our 2. They got one to the right of who's our snapper? Is it
Joe.
Jensen? And they got one over top of him. It's coming this way. That's 4 on 3.5. That gives us 7.5 against their 7. Well, you're an analytics guy. You say I say that every time. Well, if they're going to line up like that, I'm going to say it every time.
Yeah, that's true. What I do know is that
Dave Meandahl in for 2.
And a 9-point lead is a 2-possession game, right? I mean, it's 2 possessions, and it'd be very hard. I mean, shy of an onside kick, it's hard to get 2 possessions without one team having a possession, right?
Correct.
All right, well, I'm going to tell you about Christ Orthodontics, where their goal is to exceed your expectations. Our care is centered around you, and we want you to have fantastic experiences that lead to a perfect, healthy smile. That's why our doctors and orthodontic teams go out of their way to keep you smiling throughout every step of the process. Our unique combination of long-time experience, highly qualified and caring team members, and dedication to going above and beyond to meet your unique needs has led us to be the area's preferred orthodontic provider. Exceptional smiles and extraordinary experiences, that's what matters to us. We can't wait to care for you.
Yeah, I'm not very smart. We're going again. Shuffling through. I'm not very smart, but I did learn a few things back in my coaching days. It's the numbers. You know, on that 2-point conversion, again, we're at least a half a person ahead on this side. We're going to come this way. Now, what beats our spice package, we call it, we've seen in the years past, is someone very athletic.
Yep.
Kobe Russell.
Kobe Russell.
Last week was 6'7" George Roll. That bounces into the end zone, touchback, where you can even up the numbers and say, hey, we'll take our great athlete against your great athlete one-on-one and see who can win this one-on-one matchup.
And last year, I mean, and we've, you know, by the numbers, been more successful this year, but last year, snapping the ball to Gavin Sell was an advantage in every one-on-one situation.
Correct, that's what I mean.
And Taden Haldorf was an advantage in every one-on-one situation.
Last year, I think of, again, Prescott, it was Kobe Russell that Prescott also had a stud D lineman that can get through with some pressure. So if you have that D lineman that can get the pressure through, and you have an just amazing athlete that can try and take on one of these guys one-on-one, that's your best chance. But right now, Blackhawks are just successful.
We have 2 Altoona players cramped up. I don't see Yant if he's back in the game. He appears to be back in the game, so that's good to see. That's going to be a pitch.
Here comes that speed guy. But he's going to be brought down in the backfield. That's number 9. That's Radcliffe.
Tackled by
Dane. We don't know. I think every week
and we got another.
Dane gets one more A in his first name.
First name or last name?
Dane.
Oh, I got you.
Altoona bringing a couple in. And this one's Radcliffe kind of.
Yeah, he's favoring
an ankle or.
We're going to lose our replay camera here.
We got 20%.
Altoona's going to have to make a call downtown and get some more medical people on the sideline. Oh, we got a pass.
Hold. Oh, my goodness.
No flag?
No, Boyer. Boyer 72, correct?
Yep.
Yeah, he got in the backfield. I think he got a little danced around.
He's the one with the bright pink socks. Yeah, hard to tell. From our view, I mean, I feel like the guy in the back had a really good view of that.
Okay, so now you're. I was not saying. I said.
You said like hold.
Might have been. I said.
Someone's got to defend an official on this broadcast.
3rd and 11. Big third down here for Altoona. Again, finds themselves down 2 possessions.
Yeah, I'm looking Owen Gunderson's way. I'd also look for Owen Gunderson in the corner to knock down the 3.
Radcliffe right now in front of us getting worked on. Pressure. Got bounced outside. Van Fleet throws it back against his body. He looked to Triba. Incomplete. 6:23 to go, and Altoona is be forced to punt.
You got to punt.
And the Blackhawks looking at potential good field position. Already up 2 possessions. So here's where again it's
so
best case scenario for the Blackhawks is just get the ball.
Yep, Luke Jenke back deep. He's been the primary punt returner here the last couple weeks. A lot of fair catches. We haven't seen Luke house one yet, but we have seen him with a couple good returns. Very elusive, faster than he appears.
Good snap. It's a speed snap. It's a good snapper.
High punt.
High punt. Gonna be out of bounds or right at the sideline. About the 47-yard line. Blackhawks. Good field possession, leading 23-14.
Looking for your next Ford. Whether it's a rugged truck, a dependable SUV, or a certified used vehicle, Lupien Ford in Baldwin has you covered. We're your hometown source for new and used Fords, expert service, genuine parts, and a car buying experience that's second to none. Visit us at 850 Fern Drive in Baldwin, where great parts and great service come standard. Looking for a place that drives good times? Head to Woodville Garage Bar, where muscle cars, cold drinks, and live music come standard. Located in the heart of Woodville, we're serving up American favorites with a retro roadside twist. Come for the food and stay for the music. Woodville Garage Bar is a great venue with the best vibes around. Woodville Garage Bar, more than just a bar, it's a destination.
All right, Jensen and the Blackhawks, 6:16 to go in the 3rd quarter. Leading by 9. Pump fake. He wants it deep.
Oh, he overthrew him.
He had Kropelnicki. He was looking deep to Everts, who's been shut down so far tonight. A little extra zip on that one. It's one of those you kind of want to just float it over top, but that's your big play that Coach Nygaard calls every change of possessions right there.
I do. There's no secret here. That's why I maybe would not make a great play caller, because that would be very predictable.
2nd and 10. I'm going to predict this one's going into Viendahl's hands. From the 46, I'm wrong. Jensen's going to take it. Makes the first guy miss, picks up a yard or so.
And I think on a play like that, late flag, a play like that is just, it's a good, I mean, you saw the hole that Joe saw, and then all of a sudden, boom, it's closed. And he gets 2, but a face mask?
I don't know. What is signal?
A shove? You know, here's what's crazy, and I give Zach as many props as he probably deserves, but for a guy that watches a game through a tiny window, another flag got thrown?
This is going to be on the sideline, I'm guessing. But it might be a sideline warning. Yeah.
For us watching the game through all of our lens, and Zach watching it through a tiny screen, and then he tells us what happens on the field because we don't see it. It's amazing.
This is a warning here. It's going to be a sideline warning. So I don't know what he shoved him afterwards, which would be more of an unsportsmanlike instead of a kind of a pass interference signal almost, if you will. But regardless, first down Blackhawks from the 37-yard line. Pressure. Jensen's going to throw it nowhere. That's going to be a flag.
Well, and he's down, but how about the official not getting out of the way?
So 4th one.
Of what?
Intentional grounding.
I don't think he understands.
It's 4th incompletion, but anyway, that will be likely a intentional grounding. Which now they got to figure out where he threw it from. I believe it's a spot foul, is it not? In high school still?
I think so. Is it 5 yards from the spot? Loss of down.
I think it's the spot foul or so many yards from the line of scrimmage, depending on what's. Maybe it is 5 yards from the spot. I don't know.
Well, they're going to mark it back from a.
So it'll be 2nd and 23. Inside 6 minutes to go. Here's where the draw comes into play.
Yep. Yeah, and I hope. I mean, the draw in its first half iteration is not going to be effective.
There it is.
It's just it's not delayed enough.
That and they're just dropping into coverage,
Right.
as opposed to coming after the quarterback. So now it's gonna be 3rd and long.
And yet way too early to start playing clock game.
You got Janky and
I would run a wheel to the bottom.
he's got Everett deep, but he's gonna throw it out of bounds.
That's
Not intentional grounding, just so you know. Those of you that want that to be intentional grounding.
that guy right over there.
First of all, he's out of the pocket and gets it across the line of scrimmage, which is new in high school.
But
And it's still
even
to a
to a receiver,
it's 5 yards away from him.
yeah. So for the first time tonight, we're going to see the Baldwin-Woodville punt unit.
Did he intentionally throw it away? Absolutely.
Yeah.
5:13 to go. Blackhawks leading by 9. It'll be their first punt attempt. Everett's, I believe, should be. Yep.
Oh,
High snap. Everett's up to get it. The kick is away. Nice block down here. Bounces. One-handed. It's still on the ground, though. And it's going to be finally.
oh,
Oh.
that is a weak call.
And that's just a.
It's 100% something you throw a flag on if the ball wasn't on the ground. But the fact that the ball was on the ground and being recovered, I mean, they're going to walk it off. The first guy was not going to flag it. The second guy flagged it, so he's like, okay,
So the
I'll
first
drop
guy
my
kinda
flag.
said, okay, I'll make it look good, if you will. And that might be, I hate to say it, but that might be because of the previous. And it's tough when that ball's loose. Like, you don't know if he's got it. And
Right.
You're diving in to get the ball. I'm not
Yep.
defending it. I mean, it definitely was not, I'm going to call it, not say it was a cheap shot.
Whoa, where's the ball?
15 yards.
Oh, okay. I thought the other guy that was looking very meticulously to be walking it off.
So Altoona benefits from the 15 yards there. Field position still on the 27-yard line, though. So trailing 2 scores, 5:04, third quarter. Van Fleet keeps across the 30, spins, and luckily held on to by Vienendahl. But he crosses the 40 to the 44. 17 for Van Fleet. His best run of the night, I believe. He had a touchdown run, but yardage-wise, it's probably his biggest carry.
Yeah, he had a 15 and an 11 and a 10 earlier. But yeah, 17, he's at 8 for 58 right now.
And the thing that's benefited him is he's had no negative sacks against him. So Blackhawks leading by 9, 4.5 to go, third quarter. Drop back pass, quick pass, high, intended for number 1. That would be Gunderson.
So after starting 5 for 7, Van Vliet as a passer is now 5 for 12. The last 5 have gone incomplete, but we've seen the ability to, big plays. Gunderson early had a long catch. There was the one drop. We've had some long runs. I think both, everybody here knows that both teams are fully capable of busting off a touchdown at any time.
And the thing I'd be scared of as a Blackhawk fan is like you mentioned, I want to say, Van Fleet up the middle, you can have a close to a first down. Ball 8 is majority of his passes are, like you mentioned, 2-3 steps, quick, get the ball out.
Yep.
You know, if they do that slant and go, slow go, or something like that,
Yep.
or an out and up, or some kind of double move, if they can have the time, I think that might be big for them.
Yep. They also, whenever 9 comes in motion, the defense just, it widens, which leaves the rushing lanes like that for Van Vliet.
Up the middle this time,
Ball's
ball on the
out
ground
again.
again. So it's going to be, I believe this is going to be 4th down. No, I mean, it's not a turnover, but you get a big play. Brings up 4th and 2. Altoona 3.5 to go. Definitely going for it here. Watch the ball.
Yep. And whenever you have any read, any mesh disconnect, there's always the chance that the quarterback thinks give and the receiver of the handoff thinks pull, and that's when the ball ends up on the ground.
Van Vliet's going to keep it. He's going to go nowhere. He's going to try and pitch it.
Oh!
And, touchdown! That's a fumble recovery. Is going to be for 6 into the end zone. Janky.
Third touchdown.
Touchdown, Blackhawks. Luke Janky on 4th and 2 takes the pitch. And a huge momentum shift. Blackhawk favor. And the Blackhawks go up 29-14. Wow. And that's Van Vliet trying to make a play.
Yep.
He's getting tackled for a loss, knows it's going to be turnover on downs. Tries making a play, and there stands a freshman saying, I will go.
Well, and what's interesting is before the play, Dane and Luke appear to have a really long conversation. And Luke just triggers. He just triggers and takes it from him.
Nice play. Numbers wise are coming this way again, if you're wondering. Dane takes it. He's going to get brought down in the backfield. Dane denied his 3rd 2-point conversion, which is a big 2-point conversion.
Because we're still 2 possessions.
15 points keeps it a 2-possession game. But Janky, the turnover brought to you by Pac-Man's Concrete. All your concrete needs. Get a hold of Nick or Jason at 612-804-5222. And at 3:01 to go in the 3rd quarter, it's the Blackhawks 29-14.
When your ride needs work, don't mess around. Bring it to the pros at DMS Repair. We specialize in ATV, UTV, and snowmobile repairs, from full engine rebuilds to drivetrain upgrades. Need performance? We've got clutch kits, ECM tunes, turn signal kits, rims, tires, you name it. We work on all major brands, and with our advanced diagnostic software, no job is too big or too small. DMS Repair, get back out there, stronger than ever. Looking to buy or sell a home? Trust the team your neighbors have trusted for years, Timmerman Realtors. Led by Don and Andrew, Timmerman Realtors bring generations of experience and a personal touch to every deal. They're not just agents, they're part of the community. Whether it's your first home or your forever home, let Timmerman Realtors guide you every step of the way. Got any updates on scores?
I haven't got any recently, but it was 21-21 in Altoona, or in Osceola rather.
So what I have is Amory 27, Osceola 21, St. Croix Central 14, Prescott 13, and Ellsworth 21, Somerset 20, courtesy of Jennifer Locker.
So there's 3 very close games there.
And we got to give a shout out to birthday boy, former Blackhawk Ben Peavy.
Happy birthday, Ben, watching up in Duluth. UMD, happy birthday, Ben Peavy. Brother is on the offensive line for the Blackhawks. From the 5. Trying to bounce it outside. This number 13 is McCoy.
And there's a flag
again,
late.
Way away from the play.
I'm curious. I did not see. By the time we see the replay, they'll have already signaled.
Block in the back.
Yeah, that makes sense. Huh.
It's away from the camera. I mean, again, he was.
Zach's too good.
Well, it's one of those that was thrown from the line judge down here, way away, and that's one of those when the Altoona guy goes one direction and you're gonna go make a block, and the guy turns to go after the ball carrier and he's blocking him back.
So do we anticipate, I mean, not that Altoona hasn't thrown, because they certainly have, do we anticipate a more intentional passing game here, do you think?
Plenty of time left. You got 15 minutes to go. Still a 2-possession toss. They try and get to the outside. It's been what's good for them. This time it's going to be number 23. This is Chesmore. Chesmore into Blackhawk territory. So again, the plays that have been successful for Altoona have been definitely wide.
Yep.
The long run for touchdown by Radcliffe. The touchdown by Van Fleet was perimeter. The toss there. Two and a half, third quarter. So again, you get aggressive, maybe speed up a little bit, but you still stay true to who you are for Altoona. It's only a 2-possession game. Up the middle. Nope, it's going to be Van Fleet up the middle.
Yep.
Brought down by number 5, Brady Hansen.
And it, you know, this is a fun game to watch. Certainly a game that could be a rematch in a handful of weeks.
Yeah. And it could be anywhere from a 2-3 or depending on how these last weeks go. I mean, this new playoff matrix is again up in the air. You got a state-ranked number 3 Blackhawks would be a number 3 seed right now.
Yep. And I could see, I mean, Altoona with 2 losses could drop to the 5-6 line, and
quarterback keep.
He's going to throw.
Murdoch's going to have pressure. Oh, he overthrew the intended Gunnarsson.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. If Trevor Murdoch is barreling down on me, there's a decent chance that I'm not going to get the ball exactly where I want it to go either. And I play football with the 5th graders almost every Thursday.
Yeah.
At EES.
There's no Trevor Murdoch's playing 5th grade though.
There's no rush because it's flag.
Oh.
So I feel pretty good about my arm, but if Trevor Murdoch's coming at me, I'm probably gonna.
It's not your arm you're worried about.
No.
It's your legs. And then your head after he hits you.
It's a whole lot of things I'm worried about at 42.
Toss
pass.
Just tipped, and it's going to fall incomplete.
Are we going to get an intentional grounding call, sir?
No.
Sir?
No. Oh, that's sir. Chesmore's pass falls incomplete. Whoa. Just got an update from Osceola.
Amory score again?
According to Kelly, it is 35-21. 10 minutes to go.
We saw Amory firsthand, and they dropped a pass in the 3rd quarter that if they don't drop, that game, the trajectory of that game looks different, right? And you look at the scores of BW's games, that's the closest game that the Hawks have played to this point. And the weather was a factor, but
they're coming off a couple tough losses, though.
Here comes
pressure
Boyer
up the middle. Oh, he avoids him, and Van Fleet's going to run right through the Blackhawks defense on 4th and 8. And somehow he goes for about 20.
Got a Blackhawk down.
And be first down, Altoona.
Yeah, that Van Vliet run doesn't look significantly different than what we saw number 3 in the Blackhawk jersey do quite a bit last year, where he just is pinballing through and around and off players. Cannot get a number on this one. Is it Jake Johansson?
54.
So that's going to test this backer depth as he has to come out. We're likely to see sophomore Colton Palmer. Well, we're definitely going to see either Colton Palmer come in, or we're going to see Brady Hansen move in and Travis Kuhn go to kind of that strong side backer. I don't have a visual on either of those guys. It looks like Kuhn's. So Kuhn's going to slide into Brady's spot, which will be, I believe, the field side of things. And then we're going to see Brady Hansen, 5, line up as an inside backer.
And again, as much momentum as the Blackhawks have had here since the Rails opening drive, it's a 2-possession game right now. And Van Vliet's up the middle. Good yardage on first down. And we close in on the end of the third quarter is all. Again, if you can score, that puts a lot of pressure on your 2-point conversion to make it a 1-possession game. And then that's a heck of a fourth quarter we got in store here. Second and 6, Altoona. Deep in Blackhawk territory. Possession following the Luke Janke fumble recovery for a touchdown. Kind of an interception.
Oh, second guy through here.
Kind of a cross-buck second man through, number 23, that's Chesmore. Likely the last play of the third quarter. We'll see Altoona coming back to the left side here. It's going to be about 3rd and a long, 3rd and 3 yards. Opening drive of the half. The Railroaders cut it down to 15-14. The Blackhawks answered with a touchdown. And Janke had that turnover for a touchdown as Blackhawks leading 29-14.
Are you financially prepared for the big game of life? Whitecap Financial Advisors wants to help you with your game plan. Just like no two teams are the same, no two investors are the same. Here's the play-by-play. Together we will 1, make the plan, 2, work the plan, and 3, review the plan. Whitecap Financial Advisors specializes in investment management, financial and retirement planning, life insurance, and education funding. Call today to set up your no-cost, no-obligation appointment at their Roberts or Turtle Lake location, 715-760-9001. From the roughest seas to the highest peaks, Whitecap Financial Advisors will be with you every step of the way. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Osaic Wealth Incorporated, member FINRA, SIPC. Osaic Wealth is separately owned and other entities and or marketing names, products, or services referenced here are independent of Osaic Wealth. For over 38 years, OEM Fabricators has been building the backbone of industries worldwide, from construction and mining to rail, oil and gas, and agriculture. As a Wisconsin Manufacturer of the Year and Certified Family-Friendly Workplace, we proudly employ over 280 skilled team members across Woodville, Neillsville, and Phillips. Looking for a career with purpose, we offer flexible 7-day schedules and hands-on opportunities in metalworking. Visit OEMFab.com to learn more. OEM Fabricators, manufacturing like we mean it.
3rd and 2 from the 14-yard line. Start of the fourth quarter. Blackhawks up by 15. It's been close throughout the entire game. It was the last possession there on the 4th down. Van Vliet tried to make a play and
looked like
pitched it. Unfortunately,
that one.
For Rails fans, it was right to Janke. He made a great play. But they're looking to answer. Get back within a score. Van Vliet going to keep. He's going to have the first down. He might have to get in the end zone. 10-5, and Van Vliet runs through the Blackhawk defense into the end zone from 15. Sawyer Van Vliet in for 6. It's 29-20, and at this point, I'm saying do that same play again.
Mm-hmm.
He's 1-1. Has been pretty dominant.
Yeah, so
make him get beat, which we did on 4th down. We stopped him.
This is an enormous play.
Connor Schmood came over for the play and brings it in. And out to the right, trips to the right. It's going to be
whatever your best 2-point play is. This is where you have to use it.
Johnson in the backfield, not Jan. It's going to be Van Vliet, and Van Vliet, like I said, same exact play. It's the follow, midline, and that's something maybe as you talk about adjustments you can make. If it's true midline, we got to tell our D tackle, hey, you're not closing, you're going out the field. Make Van Vliet give the ball
right
at this point.
Yep. Life's full of twists and turns, but whatever comes next, Wisconsin Credit Union is right there with you. With 24/7 access through online banking, our mobile app, text banking, and even touch-tone phone service, managing your money is easy anytime, anywhere. Rooted in the philosophy of people helping people, We're proud to support local causes and spread kindness across our communities, because at Wisconsin we're not just strong, we're community strong. Since 1903, Nielsen's Foods has been proud to serve our communities with quality care and a smile. From fresh baked goods to our full-service deli, bakery, and Caribou Coffee, there's something for everyone. Don't miss our award-winning Nielsen's Market meats and the friendly staff that make shopping here feel like home. At Nielsen's, we're building more than just a store, we're building a family. Nielsen's Foods, over a century of service, a lifetime of trust.
So it's Gunnarsson to kick off here. Saw the last one, he kind of half
he kicked it
onside squib, if you will, right to our second line here. And
what did the Hawks do on their last offensive possession? It was not real productive and it resulted in a punt, right?
We scored a touchdown, I believe.
I don't think we did.
Or is that the one we punted on?
I think that's the one we punted on.
Okay, on a knee, 33, that's Palmer. We might have had the one where we scored, then stopped them again, and then they punted. They punted. That's the one where he punted over there about the 48-yard line, or we punted, sorry. And then they had the block in the back.
Yep.
Put them back to about the 18-yard line.
The block in the back was on the kickoff. I feel like.
I don't know then.
I feel like we haven't had. We punted on our last offensive possession, and we scored on the one before that.
So this is our third possession of the second half, then, is what you're saying. Scored the big answer. Altoona scored to cut it to 1 to start the half.
Yep.
We answered with a big drive.
And then a defensive touchdown.
Dockel's going to get the sweep. He's got the edge here. Nice block by Veenendahl. Dockel's going to the first down. Out to about the 45-yard line. Great block on the edge first.
Yeah, we've seen JT run that play twice so far, and once for 2, once for 0.
Yeah,
or once for -2. So
Foster did a really good job of sustaining a block and kicking him out. Dane led the way, blocked in. Dockel up for a dozen or so. Pass. He's got deep. Brody Everts, touchdown. Jensen, Everts, 6.
Is it 6? It's 6.
And there's your answer. Jensen to Everts. He's been quiet. He comes up time and time again. Big play. Just like that. They're up by 13 again.
That was a
big play.
Yeah. I mean, a great answer. 18 seconds after Altoona scores. Now this, at 13, is not going to make it a more than a 2-possession game.
But it's big because it makes them get 2 2-point conversions, though.
1 2-point conversion. 2 2-point conversions take a lead.
Right. Dane, that's the over on 2.5 that was set by Blackhawk TV, I believe.
I don't
His third.
That.
And the Blackhawks now lead 37-22. A big answer. Jensen to Everts. Veenendahl in for 2.
All right, let's check my phone if there's a score update. What do we got? Prescott 19-14. Amory 35-28. Ellsworth 29-20. And now I'm going to read you an ad. When it comes to your home or business trust experience, you can count on a Blackhawk Garage Door. We're your local experts for garage door sales, service, and installations, plus beautiful polyurea concrete floor coatings for your garage, patio, pool deck, and more. Our coatings are completed in just 1 day and come with a lifetime warranty. Proudly serving Western Wisconsin and the Twin Cities Metro for over 20 years, we're here for all of your residential and commercial needs. Contact Blackhawk Garage Door today and make your space look and perform its best. BlackhawkGarageDoor.com. And as long as people are sending scores, I would take an update on Waupun Berlin, and I would take an update on Lodi and Darlington, and also Columbus Lake Mills if I can be greedy. What do we got?
We got 37-22 with 11:37 to go here in Altoona from the hill.
I actually, I don't know if I said this on air. I like this.
Where we're at?
We're
secluded.
Yeah.
It's almost like we kind of snuck in from the neighbor's backyard here and no one can see us.
I don't love the bugs. Bugs are very attracted to whatever blood type I am.
They're attracted to any blood type, I think.
Well, I get chewed up.
Another nice kickoff down to about the 6-yard line.
There's a big hole there.
Forced inside by number 21.
Good cover.
Brought down by about 27-yard line. So good job of forcing them in. And Altoona, 1st and 10, 11.5 to go in the 4th quarter. We'll see it again. It's been Van Fleet that's kind of had a hot hand. He's been kind of the guy that's been getting them the 10, 15-ish or so.
Yeah, he's the straw that stirs this drink.
It's been Radcliffe, the speedster, number 9. That's been the big playmaker. Gunderson's, we know, very capable. He's down here one-on-one against Janke.
Yeah,
It's going to be Van Fleet. It's going to kind of counter back. Spins, luckily. And Dane's
Oh,
going to go
jeez.
Dane guys to trip the ball. And here comes Janke.
Freshman. Touchdown saving
He
tackle
does
again.
save a touchdown. But Van Fleet, from the 27 to the 10, that's 63, I believe.
Yep.
And that's a 1st and goal. Rails, quick answer.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain Sawyer Van Vliet is a pretty good basketball player too.
Yes. I think they'll have a pretty darn good squad.
Yeah, they absolutely will.
It is 1st and goal. So Van Fleet keeps up the middle, spins again, down to about the 6. Mark him at the 7. 3 more for Van Fleet. 2nd and 7.
He's at 172 on 15.
Second and goal. Plays coming in, 10:40 to go. Still, again, plenty of time. And right now, again, I think this defensive staff's going to say, make someone other than number 8 beat us. He gives up the middle, and they are stuffed. It's just tough to run up the middle on this Blackhawk defense.
It was 35.
Who's 35? That's at Johnson.
Yep.
3rd and goal from the 7. Here comes Yant. Threw his helmet back on. He's back out. Johnson's going to come back off. Again, one thing that coach talked about is the depth they have again. And it's 3rd and 7. I'm making someone other than number 8 beat us.
He's going to keep it. He's got it.
Flat and into the end zone. That's Yant, I believe. Van Fleet to Yant. 9:31 and Altoona answers quick. So this defensive struggle you talked about.
Points are going to be tough to come by, and they haven't been.
We're up to 65.
We're at our 3rd touchdown of the quarter.
And a huge 2-point conversion again. They're taking their time now. We saw this last week with. I asked that ref, have you ever seen 2 back-to-back delay games on a PAT? And he goes, and then they still scored it.
Yeah.
Without their quarterback in. This one did take a little time, but they heard the line, and then there's the 10-second mark right there. They got plenty of time. Van Fleet under center. 5. He's going to keep. He's going to go around the edge. He goes right over top the Blackhawks. Into the end zone for 2. Van Fleet. Complete the Yant. And he caps it off with 2 more. It's 37-30 Blackhawks.
All right, at Firehelm Langer, your goals come first. With offices in Baldwin, Ellsworth, River Falls, and Lake Elmo, we offer the expertise of a large CPA firm delivered with the personal attention of a trusted local partner. From bookkeeping and payroll to tax prep, planning, and financial projections, we take the time to understand your business and build lasting relationships. Firehelm Langer, local, responsive, reliable. Let's move forward together. Stay warm and cozy this winter with Lakes Gas, your local family-owned propane company, proudly serving the community for over 65 years. From heating and cooking to backyard grilling, Lakes Gas delivers reliable, affordable propane for homes and businesses alike. With locations in Roberts and Hager City, we're committed to exceptional service and giving back to the communities we serve. Discover the Lakes Gas difference. Visit lakesgas.com today.
This game is one possession of the game again, and it's narrowly getting close to being a potential three-way lead at top here right now as Amory marching up 7 in Osceola with less than 2 minutes to go. They have it first and 10 or second and 10, and
Put out.
we know that Amory's got a pretty darn good field goal kicker.
Yes, we do.
So another little short kick. Blackhawks will have decent field possession, leading by 7. We talk about field goal kickers. Here's again where benefit Blackhawks. We talked with 7 points, back and forth. It's, they've been very capable of getting their 2-point conversions as we've seen. But we have the advantage maybe with a field goal kicker who could make this a 2-possession game or potentially give us a lead back.
Correct.
But right now the Blackhawks have answered. It's been a quieter day in Venendale the second half. I'd like to see kind of the first half. We kind of got him out in that little flood pass.
If he caught a couple passes in the first half.
Been very was successful. Go back to that well again maybe. Instead it's going to be Dockel on the sweep again. He's got the edge again. Another good block. Dockel's going to have another first down. Out to midfield. JT Dockel, 12 or 13 on first down.
Yeah, something. Coaching staff obviously sees something. You do that play twice in the first half with minimal success, and then don't go back to it for quite a while. And the last 2 possessions started with the Jet. And
well, right now, they're kind of saying the same thing. Do not let 25 beat you.
Right.
And okay, well, just like Altoona, the Blackhawks got many weapons. It's going to be Janke this time coming around this way. Nice block by Venendal. Janke cuts his way inside the 40. Down to about the 37-yard line to be close to another first down. Kropelnicki might have knocked over number 50, and he's slowly getting up. He's been banged up quite a bit.
Who, Jimmy or
50? Worth. He's a big boy. He's hobbling pretty good right now, though. So if I see that right now, I'm running like some kind of power. I don't know what your lingo is here, but I'm running right at number 50. He's slow off the ball. They run right his direction.
The blitzer, though, was able to redirect 35.
And see, Worth right now is signaling he needs a sub, so.
2 on the play there for Dane.
It's at least 3.
Okay.
Second and 7. I hate to correct you. You would never correct anyone.
No, I need to be correct because the numbers need to add up.
Second and 7, Blackhawks trying to answer an Altoona touchdown, leading by 7. We close in on 8 minutes to go. Coming this way. Pick up a couple more for Venendal. 3rd and a long 4. 3 more for Dane. Inside 8 minutes.
113 on 7.
He's only got 7 carries.
18 carries.
Okay.
Just give me time to finish my sentence.
That was a long break.
I'm thinking about things.
18 of them.
Yeah.
What was that? That was a long time ago. That was all right. That's before the 6-7 thing.
Don't
Dockel
say
on a
that.
speed sweep.
Can we get to the edge? He cannot.
Could not get to the edge this time. It's going to be 4th. And 4 or 5 to go. Blackhawks inside 7.5.
Get him on the line. Get him on the line and try to draw him.
No.
Get him off the line and try to draw him. Quick, quick, quick.
They're not going quick, quick, quick.
And I just have the play. Like, you got time. I'm not.
4th and 5.
I'm not suggesting
7 minutes to go.
out.
By no means a game breaker here, but a timeout here, I believe.
Let it run all the way down.
So it's going to be about 6:45 or so to go in the 4th quarter. Railroaders a little momentum, looking for that stop on 4th and 5. It's 6:47 to go. Blackhawks by 7.
So Columbus winning Darlington winning. We got
I don't know if you missed it.
Amory still up 7. They were inside the 5, right?
Did they go for it on the 1 and get stuffed? They must have.
Yeah, how about that? So we got a great game here in Altoona. Blackhawks undefeated 6-0. Have not been this deep into a season with no losses since 2010. They finished in level 4. Altoona 1 loss to Osceola, who's currently losing. Osceola, the other undefeated team in the conference. Amory's winning that game by 7. Hawks have had a lead. They have not trailed. The game has been as close as 1, which it was at 9:11 of the third quarter. But there's been 3 third quarter touchdowns, 3 fourth quarter touchdowns already. And now the Hawks face a big 4th and 5.
4th and 5. Roll. Oh, he's got Kropelnicki.
He bobbled it. Oh my goodness.
But he did catch it. It looks like he's got enough for the first down. He had him earlier than what he.
Wow. I thought he double.
I would have liked there, but
I thought he double caught that ball.
Jensen to Kropelnicki. Huge conversion. Kind of quiet, this crowd here in front of us.
Instant replay would have, and maybe I missaw that. I'm not going to say I got the greatest eyes. I had LASIK a while ago. It's not as good as it was. It looked like he bobbled that ball past
right there. Throw the ball.
The line. Let's see this play. We got Dane, inside handoff.
Up the middle.
Keep running his feet.
Hang on to the ball.
They should flag that.
But the important part there, good yardage on first down, maybe. I can't see where they're going to spot him. It looks like he should get 5 or so. It is about
4.
Long 4 we got. 2nd and 6. 6 minutes to go. This is where, do you trust the kicker?
Not from this distance.
I mean,
no.
At this point, do you trust a kicker or
yeah,
trust your defense?
100%. I trust both.
Jensen up the middle. He's been slow going, running game-wise.
Stymied. And why is Trevor Murdoch running off the field?
Off the field.
Oh, he's got advice. He's got opinions.
Well, and again, Worth, who he's been against over here, has either been hobbled or out.
Yeah, his opinion is run behind me.
Yeah.
Run behind me.
I'll make the tackle. I'll make the block.
He's like the receivers that want the ball. He wants to. Okay, we got 3rd and 5 here. 5:26 and counting. It's gonna be
Dane is going behind that right side line. It's going to be a pickup of a couple. It could be about 4th and 2.
2 more.
You're looking at about a 37-yard field goal.
I'm going for it.
Or you go for it on 4th and 3. 5 minutes to go. Amory was stopped on the goal line stand, and now Osceola driving here into the 4th quarter. Osceola trailing by 7, as is Altoona.
I think we're going to see something towards the perimeter here.
Roll. Jimmy's wide open again. He said he's going to go deep.
He overthrows him.
He overthrows him. Fourth and 3, incomplete with 4:44 to go. The Railroaders will take over, trailing only 1 score.
You wanna plug your coaching thing?
Sure.
Roughing thing?
October 25th is we're going to be having hope to get a little 8th grade basketball tournament in Baldwin. Still looking for some teams too, if interested in playing some free basketball on Saturday. Usually about 3 games, but interested in becoming a basketball official, get a hold of myself or Jeremy Warner, find a way. Get a hold of Jeremy Nygaard, he'll plug you away, find a way to get a hold of you. Get back involved in the game. So 1st and 10, Altoona. Up the middle, it's going to be Van Fleet. He's going to be brought down, but not before picking up 5 or 6. 2nd and 4. 4.5 to go. I see touchdown Chieftains on the screen right now.
Oh boy.
Are they going for 2 or? That would be a huge comeback. Inside of like a minute and a half, they got a goal line stand on a 1 and they go 99 yards. Not worried about that right now in Altoona.
Coming with the blitz.
And that was the one right there. I say again, you make Van Fleet beat you.
Yep.
He gives that. It could be a 1-point game right now. That first man through there, he might have been arm tackled. And maybe they kind of let up because they know he didn't have the ball. But 3rd and 5, 3.5 to go. Here's where I'd love to see a big defensive stop and make Altoona contemplate go for it.
Yeah.
Or punt. I mean, what do you got to do?
I think you probably go for it. You've had a lot of success on the ground.
Van Fleet's going to roll this way.
He's got a guy.
Wide open in the flat. Jan's going to have it. Jan's going to spin around. He's got plenty of yardage down across the 35 to the 38-yard line. It's Van Fleet to Jan. First and 10 Railroaders, 3:15 to go and running.
Yeah, that's that same idea that the Hawks have ran to Dane, where you can just kind of, it's not really a flood because you're not flooding the zone, but just kind of leak out and it's just a check down.
And no real need to hurry right now if you're Altoona. I mean, you're hoping to score and have the 2-point conversion for the win, walk-off win right now. Van Fleet.
So throw it.
Backs.
He's got
throwing deep.
Yep.
And then it's gonna be caught. That's gonna be 6. That's gonna be Gunderson. We talked about he's got big play capability. Van Fleet to Gunderson. 2:39 to go. Altoona is a 2-point conversion away from taking their first lead tonight.
Yeah, that was a good throw, good catch. And I think anybody that's watched the Hawks all year would say they're faster. And I think in this particular game, Altoona's every bit as fast, if not faster themselves.
And it's been that midline again now where Van Fleet's called his own number, if you will. This Blackhawk defense not used to giving up this many points at all. Needs to come up with one big stop. That's, you got to look at yourself and go, hey,
we got it.
We are one play away from having the lead and potentially the ball right now. Van Fleet's going to keep it. Van Fleet's going to go in. He knew it was coming. And Van Fleet puts the Railroaders on his back into the end zone, up by 1. It's 38-37. Altoona, 2:39 to go, fourth quarter, plenty of time. 3 timeouts remaining for the Blackhawks.
Yeah, and we've talked about, and Dan talked about it on Monday night. Like, it's okay to have adversity, and this is it. Like, this is a team that had guys playing in the state championship last year that were down pretty big at half and came back and had an opportunity to win, and they're down now for the first time really all year outside of the early leads that they've given up. And it's a fourth quarter, and they're going to take the ball back and have to go down and score. And this is what you want. This is what high school athletics is all about.
Yeah. I look at, this is a position, though, that a junior quarterback, as opposed to their senior quarterback, just led them down. Now we'll see what Joe Jensen can do as a junior quarterback. Not been in this spot.
Right. Well, now Altoona's going to kick it deep this time. I would.
No, they're gonna squib it. They'll give them the ball at the 35.
Think so?
Absolutely. You don't get beat by going deep right now.
Okay, you're right.
So 20. I mean, you got a chance of recovering that too. So
right.
If I'm the Blackhawks, I sneak Viendahl up to that spot right there and say, okay, you want to scoop it or kick it deep. So Blackhawks, we did talk about a couple minutes ago that the one advantage they might have if this situation were to come, which they're in now, they do have a field goal kicker who can kick it.
Right.
They have 3 timeouts left. 2:37 to go. Right now, it's just get a first down.
Right, that's what I was going to say. You throw everything else out the window, and you concentrate on moving the sticks this first time. And it's Janky at H. The last handful of Jets, 3 out of the last 4, I think, have gone to JT. I would guess we see that here.
Janky does get the jet. Vindal kind of misses a block. Janky's going to pick up about 3 or 4.
And they're going to wind it?
Stays to inbounds. I'm not worried about the clock right now. We can go down and score in 2.5 minutes, especially in a high school game where it stops on a first down momentarily. Janky hustles back to the slot position here. Jensen rolls out to his left. He's got Everts. He's going to throw it deep to Everts. And it's called in. Everts, 40, 35, 30. Everts down to the 25-yard line. Jensen to Everts. We saw it for 6. This one might even be bigger. Down to the 25-yard line. 2 minutes to go.
It's like 42, I think I have.
They're going to say he was in. Oh, no, they're saying he's out of bounds. They got the white hat running it. And then we got the sideline guy saying no, he's out of bounds. So
definitely not to be wound.
2:03. Railroaders have their first lead of the night. Blackhawks really first deficit all year right now. Jensen takes a snap. Vienendahl going to come this way.
There's absolutely nothing there.
Met by Hansen. 2nd and 11. 1:50 to go. I believe Altoona still has 2 timeouts. They used one, didn't they not? That's what the scoreboard says too, so I guess.
I think B-W has 2, Altoona has 3.
The swing pass to Vienendahl out in the flat. Vienendahl runs out of bounds. Shy of the first down. It's going to be 3rd and 3. I don't know. 95 seconds to go. 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4-ish. I understand getting out of bounds and wanting to stop the clock there, but could it be lowered his shoulder maybe or not?
Dane's handled it 23 times and been involved in every defensive play and had the 2 long kick returns.
And every 2-point conversion attempt.
I'm okay with him living to see another play.
3rd and 3. He's going to see another play. He's going to swing. Speed to the outside. He's going to be short.
Now I think you call.
You let it run down all the way, do you not? Oh, there's stop the clock. It's going to be timeout for Altoona, which is a smart timeout. Because if they score, you need as much time as possible. Now,
so where are they placing this? Is this really that far to go?
4th and 3, 4th and 2.
I felt like that was a bigger game.
The problem with this too is high school. We got some wide hashes.
Right.
But if you're used to kicking it in a soccer net, it's probably about the same width as a field goal.
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
Or don't you?
No. Primarily because there's a ton of time left. It's taken Altoona not long in their last couple drives to score. But I think we're lining up. So we're kicking a field goal. How about that?
It is going to be a 33-yard field goal attempt for Mason. Is it Mason Flores? Correct?
Mason Flores.
86 seconds to go. And we got a whistle.
Yeah, we got to get our...
The refs aren't ready. They're like, wait a minute, you're kicking a field goal? So some excitement here. Top of the hill in Altoona. Altoona leading by 1. Snap's good. Vienendahl puts it on the tee. It is up. And off the crossbar and through. Mason Flores hits the 3-pointer and puts the Blackhawks back in the lead. 40-38. Still 81 seconds left. Plenty of time for the Railroaders.
Yeah, too much time.
Wow. sometimes they kick the field goal and they give the old good from distance. He was good from that distance.
Yeah.
Half a yard, and then that thing hits the crossbar and comes back this way, maybe.
I mean, and he Mason in warm-ups was standing on the 45 and just coming up short. Obviously, there's a
little difference,
little more of an angle there, and a little more of the nerves and everything. And he hit it on the right side, so he crossed the whole. What is that? 18 yards from hash to hash.
I have no clue.
And so he covered all that on and 33. I mean, he kicked that ball 40-some yards.
Another big kick for him here, as he's had some great kickoffs. We'll see what can happen here. This is one where you'd like to see it to somehow get into the end zone. Mason Flores puts the Blackhawks up 40-38. What was it at halftime? 15-8? No.
It was 15-6.
15-6. And they scored open possession. Nice tackle, open field tackle. That's number 36. That is
Travis Kuhn.
Travis Kuhn.
Big play from the junior.
Now, 76 seconds left. 2 timeouts each. Now this is where that pass rush, who has been stymied. So, 116, Van Fleet had a great half. The speedster, we've seen number 9 again. He's super fast. Radcliffe. Too deep.
Oh,
there's the pressure. There we talk about the pressure that has not been there yet this half or this game. Drew Wiedendahl originally pressure. Murdoch there, and Van Fleet hobbles up. Timeout. Railroaders.
Did this other game end?
Yes. Osceola?
Yeah. Did they win?
Stopped Amory on the 1-yard line, and then went less than a minute. Went down 99 yards and a 2-point conversion to win the game.
So Prescott 19 Central final. Ellsworth 29, Somerset 27 final. Osceola 36, Amory 35.
Well, so you said Ellsworth beat Somerset. What was it?
Hold on, I gotta go back there.
And you said Prescott finally only gave one number.
Did I? Prescott 19, Central 14.
Okay.
Ellsworth 29, Somerset 27.
And a high scoring up in Osceola. High scoring down here in Altoona.
Like where
some of those,
like we said before the game, this one's going to be a shootout.
Yeah, we've seen 2 defensive teams that have been hard to score on. And again, it happened. We just said it was 15-6 at halftime. So my math, if I'm any good at it, which it's the one thing I might be good at, is 25 for us and 32 for them.
Yes.
That's 57 points in the second half.
Yep.
So
let's see how we
second
cover
and
this
10.
one. Dane and Brody deep. We're gonna just get after it with 4. And
they're going that direction. It was Gunderson who had the last touchdown on Foster. Foster, good coverage there. 3rd and 10, 63 seconds to go.
What? There's a ball on the field. Like there's a kid in a shirt running on the field. If I'm Brody or if I'm Dane, I'm getting even wider.
And right now, if you're you're Altoona, you just need 10 yards.
Right.
You need to extend this game, get yourself a first down. Van Fleet's gonna roll out, running away from people, and throws behind. That was Yount. Incomplete. 58.4 seconds to go.
We're going to see a Van Vliet scramble for a first down here.
We're going to see him try and definitely get out of the pocket.
Well, he's not going to throw the ball unless he knows it's going to be caught. And unless he's got Gunderson in a 3-step.
And this the mistake that can be made oftentimes here is, again, you try and get 40, 50 yards here.
Right.
You need 10 yards.
Yep. But as a gamer that he is.
Exactly. That's what I mean. Is you're going to go for all or nothing right here, and
he's going to
find a crossing pattern. They've ran that. I'd like to see number 9 come across.
We're going to get a Blackhawk timeout? Okay.
I'm not saying I'd like to see that, but if I'm Altoona, I'm finding a way to run Gunderson deep, and then run Radcliffe across the field somehow, around that 15-yardish. He's got that speed to run all the way from our side towards the Blackhawks. Roll Van Fleet out to his right. He's got the run option. You got Radcliffe at the 15, and you got the ball deep to Gunderson. Find your way to get 10 yards and extend this game.
Yeah, I would be really surprised if we see anything but 7-man drop. The Hawks,
which we can get pressure with 4.
The Hawks D-line has been exceptional this year in generating pass rush, and I want to see my backers turn and just get to their 4 under spots, maybe 3 under spots.
And I think Drew usually plays on the right side.
No, I think Drew's one of them's to the. I mean, it's usually one's to the field, one's to the boundary.
I mean, I'd like to see somehow Murdoch and Drew on the left-hand side. Like, hey, you're not getting out of the pocket this way.
Yeah, Drew's on the wide side. Jimmy's to the boundary, and then Boyer's on the wide side. Murdoch's in the boundary.
Okay.
And then we have Johansson and
Murdoch flush him out to Vienendahl for a sack and end this thing. And he's going to roll out to his right. Throws back. It is a crossing route. Instead, it's Gunderson across. Everts tackles him from behind, but Gunderson picks up 23.
Yeah, Janky on the tackle.
Oh, Janky not, okay.
Did they spike that?
They did spike it. Second down.
So the thing that these high school kids need to understand is a spike is not a timeout. It's just a play. So the play clock's running right now, and a play's got to come in. That's sometimes something you see where it's like the ball is spotted immediately,
right? And
the play clock is ticking.
Especially after a huge play, now it's like, ooh, hurry up and spike. Okay, you try and
gather
yourself and deep breath, but
it feels like it's been a long time. I don't know. Maybe you lose it down, so it's second down.
50 seconds to go from the 43-yard line. 42. Van Fleet.
False start.
It is a false start. 50 seconds exact. Was it 50 before they start the clock or something? I don't know.
And someone cramped. Who's cramped? Oh, no.
That's Jan on a knee.
Just staying on a knee there.
5 yards is not a big deal right now. Second and 15, 50 seconds to go. We saw Gunderson, who's coming in now on the crossing route. We've seen Gunderson go deep. That was our latest touchdown, was Gunderson.
And now it looks like Brody and Dane have flip-flopped, although the whole passing defense is flip-flopped here, so it's a strength call because it's in the middle of the field.
Kind of a tighter formation, Van Fleet.
Oh, he has him wide
open. Wing pass, but there's Hansen. Nice open field tackle, and the clock's going to run.
Are they trying to call
40 seconds there. They finally, that was a little delayed timeout. 3rd and 4. Good pickup of 11 yards for Altoona. Nice tackle by Hansen on a little wheel route there.
So one thing we have not seen, Gunderson kicked a couple deep. I would anticipate that he's practiced field goals at some point, right?
Yeah.
What's the range? Are we looking at something that potentially could be, they're just got to get to the 25, get another 25 yards and give it a shot?
There's a lot more to it than being able to kick, though, too. I mean, it's,
right.
It's a different snap. Their long snap has been really good on punts. But you got to have someone hold it, which I'm assuming you can have someone that can. But, yes, it's a whole different thing if in emergency, could you do it, or have you done it? And are they still, I would say at least, I mean, if they get down to the 10-yard line, do you try that? And
scoreboard says second down. It is third down.
It's 3rd and 4, 5-ish. They had a spike, a false start, and then.
And if you're the Hawks, like I'm worried zero about the stick as a corner, as a linebacker, as a safety.
Tackle them inbounds. Those are last time out. Van Fleet's going to drop
First
back.
up, flushed.
Keep them inbounds, shy of the first down. I don't know what that is.
That's
they're going to call him down. They're going to call him down. The clock should run. It is 27 and counting. It's going to be 4th and 6.
And they're going to try to spike. They're going to spike it, and this game's going to be over.
And the coach is yelling, "Don't spike, don't spike." He's like, "No, don't spike, don't spike it." He's telling them, "Don't spike it."
What's going on?
No one was set. They were not set.
Offsides on the defense? Which is going to be a first down.
That's be darn close.
It's a first down.
So they were almost.
Actually, it's not. I don't think it is a first down because he lost yards on the. Is it a first down? Yeah, it's a first down. That was a weird little sequence of things.
So the clock will start though, I believe. So 15, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. And do they know the clock's running right now? A little swing route. Incomplete.
They're going to get one more shot.
5.4 seconds.
It's not over. It is not over. We're going to see Sawyer Van Vliet likely throw his 23rd pass of the game on the last play of this game, and we'll say the game cannot end on a defensive penalty.
.4. This is. I mean, Blackhawks. Do you take your timeout right now to just regather? But you don't want to. You don't want to give them a chance to draw something up, if you will. But
no, you just
48 yards ish, and there it is, the timeout.
Oh, I don't know that I love that, mostly because of just the situation, and I'm nervous a little bit for what's about to happen. So here's what I'm reminding my guys of if I'm Dan Kiefer. Hook and ladder, right? Like things, they're going to throw the ball in the middle of the field, and then they're going to get a guy running behind them, and they got track stars.
Yep.
So you can't all vacate to run in one area, because on a redirect, now we're chasing, and so
it's almost treated like a kickoff, if you will. Stay in your lanes.
Stay in your lanes. Yep, passing lanes. We're going to have 2 guys deep, right? You're going to have your corners running with guys. It's going to be loud, but you got to communicate. And then on the misdirection, because it's bound to happen, you got to be able to.
So offensively, are you throwing the ball out quick to the Yant, to Gunderson, one of those quick get it out around the 45, 40, and then go and try that lateral game?
Yes.
Or are you trying to, I mean, completing a 48-yard pass against this rushing line is not very likely.
Right. I'm trying hook and ladder way more than Hail Mary. We got to have a guy here, right? Okay.
You don't have to, as long as get deep. Right
Okay.
now,
Why is there nobody?
Brody, back up.
Get deeper.
Aho, back up.
Get deeper.
But
yeah, they got 3 guys. We need a guy there, Jake. Oh,
the fumble.
That doesn't
help him.
Oh,
Van Fleet's going to run it. Now he's got not many people behind him to lateral to.
That's forward. That's a legal
the ball
forward.
Is on the ground. That's going to be a flag. I'm 90% sure that's going to be a legal forward pass.
Yes.
100%
sure.
It's going to be declined. He kind of says that.
What do we got? We got
a very exciting game from the hill. Finds the Blackhawks one play into the game, scoring a touchdown.
We got Altoona. Van Vliet, after carrying the weight of the load.
Altoona just sticking around, scored the second half, holding possession, got it within 1. kind of back and forth from there. They got down 2 possessions, kept nibbling away, took the lead late, but it was a Mason Flores field goal.
After how many touchdowns we had? What, 8?
With, what, minute and a half to go?
10 touchdowns tonight, and the game was decided by a field goal. I'll be honest, Nick. I'm not sure, at least in the last 20 years, if I've watched a better high school football game.
And
a more entertaining high school football game than I watched tonight.
We mentioned the friendship game, the playoff game, before, and it's kind of like that, where it was just first half was very physical, defensive. Again, 15-6 at halftime, and then this second half was kind of back and forth and bend but don't break, and then we broke, but then we got it back.
Yeah.
I mean, you talk about what happened up there in Osceola. 2 great football games, looks like, and
right.
I mean, all 4 scores tonight across the middle border seem to be very close, very good games. Bottom line, Blackhawks, after 2 straight home games on the road against a very, very tough Altoona Rails team, finds a way to win 40-38, finds themselves 5-0 in the conference, and finds themselves with a first place chip chair and chance next week against Osceola at King Field. So, until then, thanks for joining us on Blackhawk TV. For Jeremy Nygaard, Zach Ambrose, I'm Nick Pack. We'll see you next week at King Field.